I'm moonwalking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. I've been dealing with my own issues, but I still...
I got love for the game. Bring it back to the golden age. When the fresh beats knocked in. Whatever happened to real hip-hop? Love for the game.
I had a photo shoot last week, and I was killing myself. I was sweating like a bitch.
Yeah. Do you make your own music videos, like edit those yourself?
My boy Josh shoots them for me, and I edit all of them.
Because the editing's on point.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I try not to like tell people I edit my own videos. I'd rather than be like, yo, whoever edits your videos is dope. And I'd be like, it's me.
Yeah. Do you like oh, we're recording, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you like when you know, you tell someone that you edit your own videos? I guess the reason why I ask that is because sometimes I almost think it sounds better if you're like, yeah, I had a video editor edit it for me, you know?
So when I first started, I wanted people to know because I was like, it was pride and shit. But now it's like, as I get older, I'm like, you telling me that it was dope is enough for me. I used to like hate when people would have edited by in the video. I'm like, nah. I just put filmed by Josh Lerma and then I just leave it like that. But,
nice.
Yeah.
I have a documentary that I made, and it doesn't look like I was the one who edited that shit because I put my heart and soul into like every edit, every second of that 52-minute documentary. And you're right, people don't like. I've been asked many times, you know, who edited that documentary as far as like I did it. And Caleb Maddox, do you know who that is, by the way? Caleb Maddox. He actually lives in Scottsdale now, but he's like pretty famous for going viral as like a 14, 15-year-old kid who's like a success entrepreneur, motivational type of speaker guy. Okay. And he became a millionaire by the time he was 17. He's like 19 now, I think.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and he lives in Scottsdale. So anyways, he was on the podcast recently. But before he even moved here, he's like, hey man, who edited your documentary? It's dope. I was like, it was me. And he goes,
"'Twas me, my
yeah,
mans."
It was me. He goes, damn it, I figured I could steal your editor from you.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah, I got you, bro.
Yeah, you can't reproduce me.
Yeah, facts. I had a video I did called Kool-Aid. Jay was he helped in that video.
Okay.
And his son Zion. Shout out to Zion. His birthday was yesterday.
Is Zion a rapper too?
Zion's Jay's little son.
Okay.
He's like 8.
Does he rap?
Nah, he plays video games.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I think that's what Jay said too.
Yeah,
he's a gamer.
He's a super fight. Jay got him a Nintendo Switch yesterday. He wanted that so bad.
Oh wow.
He's a gamer, and we had him in the video. He was super nervous, but I shot that. Well, we shot that video, and I edited it, and my computer crashed, and I was like I was up probably. I probably edited it for 24 hours, like in totality, and it crashed. And I was like, I called my mom. I was so pissed, and she was like,
"That's the worst."
She was like, "Feel your feelings and get back on it," because I have a problem giving out release dates before shit's done. And I had put out July 4th. This is coming out, and it crashed on July 2nd. So I had like less than 2 days to edit it. So I stood up 24 hours straight, edited the video. But the second edit was actually better than the first edit, and I put it out. I think I went to bed like 6 in the morning, and like so many people love that video, and I was like,
yeah.
If you knew, I edited this bitch twice, bro.
Do you feel like the second edit was it the same as the first one, or was it just as good or better?
It initially started out the same,
yeah.
And then I let my creativity hit. Sometimes you like tell yourself how you're gonna do shit, and then you like stifle the creativity because you're like, I'm doing it this way.
Yeah.
And like if I listen to a beat, I'll tell myself what the title of the song is going to be, what I'm going to talk about, and I'm only going to talk about that. It already cancels out what I could make the song about because I've already told myself it's going to be about this.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like editing the video. The second time it's like, all right, let me see. Put that there. I'm going to chop this up. Oh, this looks better. And then I just start going crazy. So, yeah, it came out better.
100%. Yeah. I'm the same way when I edit. And I notice the difference. Kind of, it's interesting because even when you tell yourself you're going to do it some way, you feel like you said, it lacks the creative touch sometimes. I've noticed the exact same thing. No shade on anybody, right? But anytime, it doesn't matter who it is, if I have someone else edit the video and I tell them to do it a certain way, they will verbatim try to do it how I told them to do it. And it lacks something, you know?
What I've learned, it's two things. It's being broke and being meticulous. Like when you edit your own video,
Go
you
ahead
can
and get that microphone.
when you edit your own video,
Yeah,
bro, you can like, you don't have to pay as much, because part of doing the video is shooting the video and editing. And low key editing is probably more than shooting it. It takes more time.
100%.
So like, when I link up with videographers, I let them know like, hey, I edit my own videos. This is cool. And most of them are like, let me see what you've done, which is understandable. So I'm like, all right, let me show you real quick. And then I show them stuff that I've done. They're like, oh yeah, you kind of cool. All right, bet. Because it's already taken the stress of editing that video off they plate. But for me, it's like, if you have less money, you can do less work. Or my bad, if you have less money to give the videographer, then he's gonna want to do less work. So if you can say, hey bro, if you shoot the video, I'll edit it. Now he's like, well shit, that's half the work. Bet, I'll do it for $200. It's like, whew, just save myself $300.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny about, like you said, paying more or paying less? I was kind of going on this. I didn't finish the loop, but right when we started recording, I was saying, Chris, when he first started working for me back in February, he was just a young guy full of hunger, ambition.
Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris, bro, right here. He had the right mentality, and I was like, I will train this guy on whatever he needs to be trained up on.
You can't like fostering a relationship with somebody's one thing, but you can't like teach ambition. You can't teach willingness. Like whenever I met Josh, he hit me up like through YouTube, I think. He's like, bro, I really want to do a video with you. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I had just moved here from Missouri. And I was like, I got my guy. I'm just going to fly him out here. Like my boy Tony, shout out to Tony. He did all my videos back home. And I was like, I'm just going to fly him out because I didn't know nobody anyways. And he was like, bro, let's work. And I think I dubbed him for like 7 months. And then we finally did a video together.
What do you mean dub?
Like we were talking about earlier when people say, hey, I'm going to hit you back. Yeah. And they don't hit you back. Dub is just like, my bad. Dub is just like, basically fuck you. Like I don't trust you. Nah, I'm good. I'm a dub.
Swerve.
Yeah, like if you text a female and you're like, hey, we should go on a date, and they're like, oh yeah, sounds good, I think I gotta wash my hair on Saturday. She just dubbed you, bro.
Yeah.
Dubbed.
I just got a great idea for an ad, Chris, bro. We're gonna get a girl who's potentially swiping on, like pretend she's swiping, and she's just gonna go swerve, swerve. That's the pattern interrupts.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah. She been dubbed, bro.
Yeah.
But he hit me up, and then like when I first worked with him, bro, he's so hungry, and he was like so like, oh yeah, what do you want to do? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And I love videographers that aren't like pretentious, like super. I'm gonna do it this way. Respect me because I've done da 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 da. Like I could tell you all day that I have 3 albums out and X amount of singles and X amount of videos and X amount of streams.
By the way, fire.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
But I can give you all those credentials, but it don't matter because that's in the past. Like, what can you do now? Like, what'd you just do today? I can tell you all that shit that I did, and it's like, cool, bro.
Yeah.
But what about right now? Oh, right now I work at Kohl's, and I haven't put out an album in 3 years. Oh, yeah. Are you a rapper, bro? So it's like. You can't tell people what you've done. You just got to do what you can do right now. Like with videographers, when you work with somebody who's like super adamant about like pleasing you, like what do you want? Instead of like, I think we should do this. It's like, bro, I'm a creative. And like, I'm not somebody who sits around twiddling his fingers waiting for somebody to like, I don't have no manager. I don't have no executive producer behind my shit. Everything I do in the studio, that's me. From the beat drop to the elastic band on the.
You create the beats?
No, like when you're in the studio, certain artists they don't write their stuff, or certain artists don't know, like they don't have the sound, they don't have the sonically proof ears to be like, oh, that needs that. So they have executive producers in the studio or their manager or somebody in the studio saying, do that, do that, do that. But like with me and like Jay and other artists, like bro, we're that. Like when I'm in the studio and Jeff's mixing my shit. Most of the time, Jeff knows what I want, but like, bro, put that there. Hey, chop that beat right there. Oh, let me go back and do that. Oh, I need auto-tune right there. Hey, throw some reverb on that. Oh, I need some delay right there. Like, we do that. So it's like, I'm that type of person with my music, and I'm that type of person with my videos. So, bro, you're not finna tell me, I think it needs this. What if you do this, bro? Yeah. I think if you got... No, bro. Like...
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, facts, bro. I edit all my shit. Like, I know what I want it to look like. Let me do my thing. Like you do your thing, but we can connect. Don't just tell me how you want it because it's my video. Like that's the thing with a lot of people. They want to tell you how they think it should be, but it's like if it's my shit, I'm the first person that has a say so in what I do. You're the second person.
Have you ever had a videographer where they were kind of shady about giving you the footage that they shot for you?
bro.
What is that? What's up with that?
So back in Missouri, I worked with a company that I'm not gonna name, and I was like, I was hesitant to put out videos because I didn't have quality videos, and I'm always like super OCD with like quality, presentation and like professionalism, and I was like, I'm not gonna put out no content unless it's like professional. So I didn't have any videographers for a while, and I was big on like 1080. This is before like 4K was the thing, 8K and shit. I just wanted that 1080 because everybody was shooting like 720 and stuff. So I was like, I linked up with this dude and his friend in their company, and this is when I was trying to do my own stuff, like editing by myself, and I only had a couple of videos out. And so we linked, we did like a couple show videos and an actual music video, and it seemed like a good relationship. So they're like, yo, we want to do like a biography type thing for you and your life and shit, because I've been through some shit. And I was like, cool, let's do it. So we started working on that. We was probably like in it for like a month. Nothing like super serious, but they would just follow me around, do shit. And they would give me the footage when I wanted it, and I would tell them like very, very clearly, bro, I'm gonna edit this and put it on my YouTube channel, like, because I was doing these things called the Road to Forevers. And so my album after this one I'm about to put out is called Forever Trill, and it's like the one I've been like cultivating, right? So I'm gonna put out an album before that called Virgo Hours. That's just gonna be the one that's just like concise.
Are you a Virgo?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, September 9th. I was born 9/9/89.
All right. So you're class of 08.
07. I was supposed to be class of 08. I graduated at 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated early and shit. But anyway,
you're supposed to be in my grade.
Yeah, probably. yeah, facts. So I was like, at the time I was gonna do an album called Sincerely Forever, and I was like, I want to do these things called the Road to Forever. I was watching Wiz's documentaries and stuff, and I was like, I want to do something like that. I don't smoke hella weed like him, but well, not anymore. But I was like, all right, bet, let's do this. So I did the first one, and I linked up with them. With the first one, they had a lot of footage on that one, and I chopped it up, put it online and everything. And instead of telling me it looks good or good job, they like he immediately texted me, he was like, why did you use our footage? This was supposed to be for the movie. Da da da. I was like, bro, I didn't use all the footage. I used the footage you gave me. But you gave it to me, like, and I told you what I was gonna do with it. So what do you? Well, we want you to take it down. I was like,
no.
Fuck you, bro. You're not finna. What? I was like, do you know how much time went to editing that? It's 9 minutes long, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not taking nothing down. You gave me the footage. It's one thing if you said don't use this footage, I would have respected that. But I told you I'm about to edit this up, put it on YouTube. You gave it to me. You gave me the thumb drive. Like, I'm gonna use that. So we had that difference of opinion, and then it just festered into like petty shit. Like I would post a video, and they would be like, oh, you're not gonna give us credit now? And it'd be like just petty shit, bro. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna let y'all go. And then they wouldn't give me the rest of the footage that they shot. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stop rocking with y'all. And to this day, like I still get a little petty comments on stuff.
Yeah.
Just
to this day.
To this day. Like straight up, bro. And it's like, bro, you're not finna tell me how to move. You're not finna nobody's gonna tell me how to move because I'm 100% independent. And I can genuinely say that. I'm 100% independent. Down to everything. I've done everything on my own. I've learned how to do shit because people didn't want to help me do it, but it just made me stronger. But I do everything. The only thing that I don't do is make my own beats and record myself. But I got a studio in my crib now, and I'm learning how to do that too. But that's the only two things that I don't do. I write all my music. I write all the hooks for the singers that I put on my music. I rap all my stuff. I edit all my videos. I direct all my videos. I color coordinate everything. Like I do all that, bro. I'm hands on because it's my shit. It's deeper than music, bro. It's not about the cars and the money. All this shit saved my life, bro. Like it ain't got nothing to do with none of that. The facade of being a musician. People think being a musician is just so glamorous, bro. It's hard as fuck. This shit is not easy, bro. If you want to be a rapper, where's the camera at? If you want to be a rapper, this shit is not easy, bro. You shouldn't get into this if you've given up on anything in life, bro. This is the hardest shit you gonna ever do, bro. Like it's super hard. You've been an entrepreneur and nobody believes in your shit except for you. And then little by little, people believe in your shit. But for the most part of it, it's all the people you want to believe in your shit not really supporting you. And then you have animosity and like grief and like this resentment because they're not like your biggest fan. But like step one I learned is like not expecting your family to be your number one fan. That's not your fan base. That's your family. They might support you and they know what you're doing and they like, oh, you're gonna make it, but they're not your fan base, bro. You gotta step away from your friends and your family being your fan base. Your fan base is people that's gonna buy shit no matter what. Whatever you put out, they're gonna buy that. Oh, you just dropped a new shit? I want that. Oh, he just came out with it? I want that. I'm gonna spend $100 a year, $200 maybe. People buy Yeezys and that shit's trash. To me,
yeah.
The shoes look comfortable, but the clothes look
I feel
trash.
the same about Gucci.
Bruh, I'm not. That's a whole nother bag, bro.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother bag. Like when it comes down to designer clothes, I'm not for it.
Yeah.
It's just clothes, bro. Like I was telling, we had a little get together and Jay's son Zion was kind of mad because everybody in his grade had Gucci shirts and he wanted a Gucci shirt. And I was like, Zion. He's like, yeah. I was like, look, bro, you know all these shirts are made the same way, right? And he was like, for real? I was like, the Gucci shirt, Fruit of the Looms, Wrangler, whatever. They're all made the exact same way. They cost the same amount of money to make. So whether your friend has a Gucci shirt on or a plain shirt on, you don't have the Gucci shirt, that don't make him better than you. Like, y'all got the same shirt on. Only thing different is his looks a little different.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Whether you're rapping, whether you're singing, whether you're talking on video, or whether you're just hanging out, you're always spitting that fuego.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, the straight facts. That's
Facts,
wisdom.
though. It's facts, bro. Because I used to resent my mom because I couldn't have the Tommy Hilfiger, the Nike, the all that shit that you have when you're little. You want what your friends have. I remember one time we was in school and you know those rip away pants, the big, you know, everybody had those like they had buttons on the side.
Yeah.
It sounds.
Are those still a thing?
I don't know, but they need to bring those back, bro.
Okay. That's like OG basketball days,
Bruh.
like 04,
You gotta scan the court. You gotta scan the court real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, who? Oh, y'all hooping? All right, bet. Hold up.
Yeah.
I remember I wore some jean cutoff shorts underneath those buttons because I didn't have no clean like gym shorts or whatever. And I remember how embarrassed I was when I ripped my shit off. It was like some Power Ranger stuff, bro. Like everybody was like, we're gonna wear our button pants today, and everybody at recess will pop them off. Everybody's popping them.
It's like
and
I'm prepared for today.
But I had cut off jean shorts underneath mine, and I was getting drove the whole day.
Yeah.
And it's like the stuff you value when you little is like so minute, bro.
Yo, isn't there a lyric from an Ice Cube song, you know, where he's like, what is that song? It's the old school one where it's like,
Today was a good day.
today was a good day. Doesn't he have a line in that song where he's talking about how he's always strapped or he always carries a gun and he didn't have to use his AK?
Oh, he said,
yeah, today was a good day because I didn't have to use the AK.
Didn't even have to use my AK.
Yeah, that's how I feel about when you know you're a hooper when you're prepared at all times. I told Kate because she's like, "Why do you wear 2 or 3 pairs of pants?" I was like, "You know what I just realized? I realized that's a hooper thing. I'm always wearing jeans. Like pretty much if I leave back in the day, not anymore, but sometimes I always have a pair of basketball shorts on under the long sleeve shorts, you know, long sleeve pants. Damn.
Oh shit.
What just happened? What was that?
That's some Halloween.
Yeah. Yo, what the hell just happened, bro? That was amazing.
Jason was finna come.
Perfect timing.
Is that my phone? What was that?
You know, speaking of fire, I also didn't realize when I told you your music's fire, it makes sense. Your name's Fuego Bentley.
Man, it's funny. So quick history lesson. So when I first started out, I started rapping when I was like, I've been like freestyle. So I started writing poetry when I was little. That was just my thing. I would write poetry and put it in a binder, and then everybody freestyles at lunch and shit. Excuse me.
Oh, speaking of, I realized from your video I was watching before you got here, you're from KC Mo.
I was born in Kansas City, raised in
Kansas
Columbia.
or Missouri?
Missouri, bro.
Okay. I was born in
It's
Kansas
tatted
City,
right here,
Kansas.
bro. It's tatted right here. I got the state of Missouri right here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. You was born in where?
Kansas City, Kansas.
Oh, we don't fuck with y'all. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. So shout out to the Chiefs, right?
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I was telling my boy, I was like, bro, the Chiefs won a Super Bowl and the world just fell apart, bro.
That I had a thought. The thought crossed my mind the moment they came back and won the Super Bowl. I was like, the universe didn't want them to win. Every game in the playoffs, they were down double digits, but every time he came back, Patrick Mahomes.
That should have been the second one because the year we lost, Ford was on the line and
Ford, man.
Like did they trade him after that?
They traded his ass.
They traded him.
I felt bad because he was good.
Yeah, he was cool.
It was just one
It's
mental
after
error.
that, yeah, him and Steve Nelson had to go, bro, because Steve Nelson was getting worked.
I feel bad for Eric Berry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny though because when we had a little Super Bowl party, or whatever.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
You got to do it if you're from KC.
And like at some point, I remember going, like I was drunk, but I remember going, man, Mahomes is throwing the game, bro. He's doing this on purpose. Because it was like, bro, what are you
like
doing?
2 interceptions in a row.
Oh my God.
Man hasn't had 2 interceptions all season. He gets 2 interceptions in a row.
I was like, bro, he's throwing the game. Somebody's paying him out of pocket. And then we won, and I FaceTime Jay. First time, I was like, bro, he's like, y'all deserve that, bro. I'm like, bro. I was so hyped. And then all of a sudden, boom. Pandemic.
Yeah.
Haters.
You know, the thought crossed my mind. I think we phase shifted into a parallel universe at the beginning of 2020. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Kobe, COVID, man, everything. I
feel like I'm in the Flash. Flash Zone. You ever watch the Flash on Netflix? Oh,
I've been resisting it.
You said parallel universe. It's kind of dope. Anyways, I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, Jackson County, and then I was raised in Columbia, Missouri.
Okay.
We moved there when I was like 4 or 5.
So you're a Mizzou fan?
Nah.
Okay.
No, they suck. I'm a Missouri fan, but Mizzou's trash, bro.
You know what I hate?
They always let us down, bro.
What?
Mizzou.
Yeah.
They always let us down. Even with Michael Porter.
Well, they can't let you down if you're not a fan, right?
You don't want to be a fan, but it's where you're from, so you like. Yeah. You have to be a fan, and it's like,
man, you're from Kansas City. You got to rock KU or K-State. That's the only acceptable teams.
When the Royals won the World Series and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl,
if the Kansas resident reps Missouri Chiefs, you got to rep a Kansas college, bro.
I don't know. I remember when they had that rivalry, it was a big thing for us, and then they took it away, and it was like, why'd y'all do that?
What?
Kansas versus Mizzou.
It's not a rivalry anymore?
I don't even watch NCAA sports no more, but I remember
me neither.
I remember like they was playing all the time, and then they moved the divisions, and they weren't playing Missouri no more. So I don't know. I haven't kept up. But anyways, so I started out as Bentley Two Doors. That was my rap name.
Bentley. Why Bentley Two Doors?
I always wanted a Bentley.
Okay.
You know, you grew up your last.
Was it modeling the 2 Chainz?
No, that's the thing.
Okay.
So that's later in the story. So I always wanted a Bentley coupe. My last name's Bentley. I figure I gotta get a Bentley someday. You know, you grow up with your last name being Bentley. Everybody's like, oh, you gonna get a Bentley? You have a Bentley? You have a Bentley? Yeah. So I was like, I'm a rap. The first thing that came to my mind was just Bentley Two Doors.
I'm gonna manifest that Bentley.
Facts.
I'm manifesting it every time I tell you my fucking name. Just wait. Keep watching.
Hey, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that for sure. But I'm gonna get one for me and one for my girl. Okay. So it's like shout out to my baby. Hey. So
this is a rap song. You got to make one about manifesting a Bentley.
Bro, I got a song called Bentley Bentayga on my new album.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're one step ahead.
Yeah, always.
You're playing chess, not checkers.
Thanks, bro. So I went by Bentley Two Doors. I did that for a while, and then people started calling me Bentley 2 Chainz, and there's another artist called Party Next Door. They started calling me Bentley Next Door, and I hated that shit. So I changed it to just Bentley, my last name. Everybody calls me Bentley anyways. So I was like, this is going to be bet. I'm good. And then when it came down to like promoting and marketing myself, you type in Bentley on Google, you'll never see my face because of the car company. And then, I don't know, I'll run into a lawsuit probably eventually. So I had Bentley for a while. I put out my first album called Good Vibes, and that was underneath Bentley. And then I was like, I got to change this because this isn't working. So I changed it to Fuego Bentley. I had a female friend at the time, and I asked her, like, I knew caliente was fire in Spanish, but I wanted like to know if there was another way to say fire. And she was like, Fuego. And I was like, oh. But before this happened, I was going to change my name to Kevin Quest.
Okay.
And I told my mom, I'm like, hey, Mom.
Why Kevin?
It's like a weird story, bro. Like, we were like just partying.
Because your real name's not Kevin, right?
No, my real name's Isiah.
Isiah.
Yeah. So, like.
That's a hard name to spell because it's a A-I-A-H.
No, my name's I-S-E'_A-H. It's even harder.
Okay.
My mom was
you
bougie.
Isaiahs. You just got to make it hard on everybody.
My mom was bougie, bro. She named me. It's a weird thing. I still have trouble with it.
She's not Elon bougie, though.
No. My mom's not bougie, but when she named me, she was being bougie for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, to this day, I'm like, why'd you put a apostrophe
to
in
this
my
day?
But we were partying. I don't know. I was probably like 22, 23 or something. We was partying at an undisclosed location, and the stripper was like, I like your.
I already like the story.
Well, the thing is, she was a stripper, but she wasn't stripping. Like, she was like, I'm from New York.
She was a classy stripper.
Facts. Yeah. She was like,
my girl's a classy stripper.
Very classy.
She never strips. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? She gonna beat your ass. Hey. So she was a stripper, but she wasn't stripping. She just told me, I'm a stripper. I live in New York. That's how the conversation came about. And she was like, what's your rap name? I was like, Bentley. And I was like, I'm about to change it though. And she was like, you should go by Kevin Quest. And I was like, that don't got nothing to do with my name though. I don't like that. And she was like,
was this guy on LSD? He just comes out of the fucking woodwork.
Man,
Kevin
I don't know.
Quest,
bro.
Chris, I'm gonna start calling you Nathaniel.
That's my brother's name, by the way. Rest in peace to my bro. So, she said you should go by Kevin Quest. I was like, I don't like it because my name's not Kevin, and I like Bentley being in there because it's actually my last name. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, but that's the thing.
Isiah Bentley.
I didn't want nobody knowing my government. I don't even know why I told y'all my government.
Yeah, I'm just connecting dots. That's all I'm doing.
So I was like, I don't like it. And she was like, it's a whole nother identity. You should just use Kevin Quest because it's like a whole different facade. Isiah Bentley's this person, Kevin Quest this person. I was like, eh. So I sat on it, and then I was
You're
like,
the Jason Capital of music.
I sat on it, and I was like, oh, bet. I got on board. And I still to this day, I have this problem with like counting my chickens before they hatch. So I get on Facebook, and I'm like, all right, everybody, I'm now going by Kevin Quest. I'm officially changing my name. This long post, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, you know, you got the people like, oh, that's dope. Da, 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 da. And I tell my mom, and my mom was like, I don't like it. Just straight up. Your name's not Kevin. I didn't name you Kevin. And I was like, yeah, but it's like, that's the thing. It's like an ulterior. She's like, nah. And I was like, okay. And she's like, do something else. I like Bentley. Keep that. But don't do that. So my mom, shout out to my mom. She's the reason why I was like, nah. To this day, I would have been Kevin Quest. Like, y'all would be like, yo, what's up, Kevin Quest? But I was like, I got to change it. So fast forward, I asked her what hot was in Spanish. She said Fuego. I'm like, bet. I'm Fuego Bentley now. And I checked it on, you know, all the avenues. Everything was good. So I changed my name to Fuego Bentley. I'm good on Instagram. I'm good on SoundCloud. I'm good on Apple Music. I'm good on everything. And to this day, from that moment, everything has just flourished from me changing my name. That was the third time I rebranded myself, I guess, if you want to say rebranding. But I changed it to Fuego Bentley, and then I moved out here, and then everything just started like aligning the right way.
How long ago you moved out here?
It's 2020, right? It feels like 2030.
Yeah.
I moved out here 2016.
Okay.
August 8th, 2016.
Nice. I was a little bit before that. I think I was 2014.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been here for a little bit now. You a Phoenician? How they say it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Phoenician now.
The only reason I didn't go back to Kansas is, well, obviously Arizona
It's Kansas.
palm trees. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Kansas. Hey, the only reason why I didn't go back to Kansas is because it was Kansas.
But even if I wanted to, I was too broke to do it at the time.
Overland Park's nice though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very green. That's the one thing I miss about Missouri is the trees. That's probably like my mom in the trees. That's probably the only thing I miss. But
that's like, it's crazy going back when everything's green.
It's like 6 lanes out here and like 2 back there.
Yeah.
It's like weird. Everything's slow. Like when you get on the road, you're like, damn, this shit's too slow.
You got cows next to you. You got barbed wire fences on the side.
You gotta watch out for deer.
Yep.
All that. It's crazy, bro, because I moved out here with like $120 in my pocket. And I packed my car up and I just drove out here.
You're like, Fuego Bentley's moving to AZ.
Hey, take over.
Yeah.
I'm real hot now. Super hot out here. But it was a dope ass decision to make. I was super scared. But once I came out here, man, stuff just started like getting better. I mean, I went to LA the next month. Was in a recording studio with Katy Perry upstairs and Charlie Wilson downstairs. So
damn.
That was pretty dope.
Was this around the time of the Super Bowl?
Of when?
When it was in Glendale. Do you remember that? Yeah, well, I think that might have been 2015. The Seahawks Patriots, Katy Perry performed, and I was at my buddy's place because I was in dental school at the time. So this guy was in dental school with me, and his place was in Glendale because that's where the dental school was. And the football stadium's like several blocks away from his house. And so we are literally watching the fireworks come out of the stadium when Katy Perry's performing at halftime.
Oh, shit.
And we're watching it on TV at the same time.
I've only been to one Cardinals game, but it was dope. That arena's big.
Yeah?
Super big.
I feel like it's too big to where it feels like there's too much space to where it feels like it's not packed. And I want it to feel packed.
Bro, when I went, we were like at the very top, and the whole thing was packed. And you're so far up, bro. It's a big arena, bro.
Who were they playing?
They were playing the Rams, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It used to be
Were you invested into the game?
Nah, I was more so just like the first quarter I was, and then after that, it was like,
yeah.
I like basketball game more. I've been to a lot of basketball games out here.
Got
like,
it.
Been like 14
the
basketball
Phoenix Suns.
Games. Yeah.
I've only been to one. It's the only NBA game I've ever been to.
Damn, bro.
And we were in the nosebleeds.
Man, I got blessed, bro. My best friend, he's doing all right for himself, and he bought like he got talked into like some not season tickets, but like 8 or 9 tickets for the year or whatever. So I've seen LeBron play twice. I've seen Houston Rockets.
Were you close
Philly.
up?
Yeah, I mean, we were like row 10.
Nice.
Yeah, like
Man,
row 10 or 11.
That's the good stuff. Like I've loved basketball my whole life. Growing up, I played it. Obviously, we already talked about that. And but I feel like I never got that exposure in person to like real fucking basketball players. Like the only exposure I got was I went to KU basketball camp every year. So the best talent I experienced in person was, you know, collegiate level. Yeah. And I almost wonder if I would have just went to an NBA game, because Kansas doesn't have it. It's not convenient if you live in Kansas.
I wish we had an NBA team. They've been talking about it for a while.
They need one.
Yeah, they do.
Why not?
They need to take the Missouri Tigers away, like the college team.
Just get rid of Mizzou altogether.
Yeah, and just make the Missouri Tigers an NBA team in Missouri. That would be dope. And put them in Kansas City.
Put them in Kansas.
Nah.
Kansas needs something.
Bro, Kansas City's like close enough though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
But you know, barbecue. You know, that's some good stuff.
Yeah. I make pretty good barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of barbecue?
Ribs, burgers. I make some fire chicken, bro. I marinate my chicken for like 2 days.
What about pulled pork?
I haven't done pulled pork, but I want to. You do it?
No, I can't cook for shit.
You can't cook?
I cook eggs.
Bro, I love cooking. I'm gonna have a restaurant one day.
I've noticed that on your Instagram stories. You're cooking.
I wanted to be a chef when I was little. Okay. Like I used to watch the Food Network channel every day.
Who didn't?
Bruh, I mean, I used to watch
low key. Everybody admit it. You watch that shit when
I used
you're
to
hungry.
watch Emerald and Good Eats.
Bam.
All that shit, bro.
Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
I used to masturbate to Rachel Ray in like 7th grade. I just come home from school, turn on 30-minute meals, and just fucking go at it.
I'm weak, bro. I'm weak. I'm a segue.
And then she became a talk show host and just gained a little bit of weight, and is
bro.
Too much
when you
for
eating
me.
good, man, like you just gain a little weight. It's just healthy weight. I've been eating good. I've been eating bratwurst and couscous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I used to cook up food all the time. My mom used to get mad at me. She's like, "Stop cooking all the food." Like, you know, when you're a single mother, you buy enough food for your kids for, you know, X amount of weeks. And I'd be in that kitchen. I see something on TV. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to cook that. And we wouldn't have none of the ingredients, so I'd like replace everything, and I'd be using everything in the kitchen. But I love cooking, bro. I'm gonna have a restaurant eventually.
What are you gonna call it? Fuego Bentley?
No,
that would be a sick name for a restaurant. Let's be honest.
That would be fire. I'm actually my mom's middle name Siobhan, and I'm gonna call it Siobhan's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I can already imagine if you called it Fuego Bentley, though, just how many people want to go to the restaurant called Bentley. You're gonna have rock stars pulling up in fucking.
The thing
Bentleys.
about Bentley itself, the name.
Yeah.
There's the company, like, I feel like running the lawsuits, bro. You got to have something a little more original than just Bentleys.
Make it one word.
Plus, there's probably already a restaurant named Bentleys, though.
What's up?
There's probably already a restaurant named Bentleys. Every time I look up something,
but Bentley
I find it.
sounds fucking prestigious and just obnoxious. Fuego Bentley sounds like it's got some swag.
Because he does.
Yeah, he does.
I'm swagged up.
So Bentley can't say shit if you make it one word and trademark that.
That's true. I'm probably still gonna name it my mom's name though.
You just dubbed me, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you've been dubbed.
Okay.
I'm
gonna start calling people out on that.
You just dubbed me, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, fam.
You know how I realized, at least when I started feeling old, because I figured you were younger than me. I just assume.
How old are you?
Class of 08. I just turned 30 this year.
I just turned 31 this year.
Yeah. You should have been in my grade, and athletically, it would have been an advantage for you if you just stayed in my grade.
I feel like people are so ashamed to say how old they are. But it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Every year is a blessing. I don't understand why there's a stigma of being like...
People feel 1 year closer to death. At least that's how I feel.
Bro, we're always one day closer to death. If it's your time, it's your time, bro.
Wise man over here.
But at the end of the day, bro, people are so like... stigmatic of like, I'm only 32. Oh, you're 32. Oh, you're too old to be. Bro, Morgan Freeman was like 45, 50 years old before he got his first movie, bro. First movie. He was old already.
Well, with a voice like that, it was destined to happen.
Bro. He just did 21 Savage's intro for his album. Yeah, it's fire.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm 31.
You listen to Big Sean's new album? What do you think? It's kind of whack. Let's be honest.
This is the thing.
Wolves goes hard.
I'm a Big Sean fan. But
Who isn't?
I'm not a.
You're sacrilegious if
I'm not a fan of his album.
Okay.
And I only listen. And this sounds fucked up because I only listen to like 4 or 5 songs. I can just always vibe off. If I listen to those 4 or 5 songs and I feel something, I listen to Wolves. I listen to one with Nipsey Hussle, Deep Reverence. I listen to
from that album.
Yeah.
Okay.
I listen to the one where he has like 8 people from Detroit on it. Everybody's on there. I listened to it. I can't remember the other ones, but I listened to him and I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I felt the same.
I just didn't feel it. And it's not that it's a bad album. I just didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of melodic music.
I Decided.
It was cool. It was better than that album. I Decided it was better than the album he just put out, I think. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but just off the vibe of those songs that I listened to, it was just more like a playlist. It kind of felt like a mixtape.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a complete album. And the thing about it is when you don't put out an album for a while, that album that you do put out is it's contingent on like what you did in the past. And if I expect it to be like super, oh shit, and it doesn't do that, I'm not gonna feel it. And it's probably, as a fan, it's probably our thing. But like, bro, you had like Bryson Tiller, he waited like forever to put out an album. And when he put out his album, I was just like lackluster a little bit. I was like, it's cool, but it's not like, bro, you've been gone for a while, bro. Like, if Drake didn't put out an album for 3 years and came out with an album, it better be fire. It has to be fire.
Yeah.
Like, what you been doing? You ain't got no experiences.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to summarize up. Like, that's what an album is, bro. It's like the summarization of the bullshit you've been through. And if you ain't got nothing to say, I can't feel it. I'm like, I got ratchet moods, and then I got like super deep, like conscious moods, and then I got like my melodic mood. My melodic mood is like 60% of the time, 60 to 70% of the time. I love R&B. I love melodic music. I love feel good music. And then I got hip hop rap side.
Yeah.
And a little bit of sprinkle of the conscious shit.
What kind of mood were you in when you were doing that OVO freestyle on your YouTube channel?
I write a lot of music that is, my boy hates when I say moist, but I make a lot of music that's like mellow, like chill sometimes. So I want to just kill that verse. I was like, you know what? Niggas think I can't rap.
Yeah.
Like, to me, honestly, if you listen to any of my music, you can't tell me I can't rap, but for like people who like aggressive, like,
you sing too, and I think that's
facts.
pretty good too.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel like with people who like really like bars, they want that sometimes. And I was like, with my freestyles, I'm gonna do that. I did a Dreamville freestyle because for me, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar are like the top 3 dogs to me. I love all 3 of them. Like, I'm a fan of all 3 of them. So I was like, I'm gonna do a freestyle for each person's record label. So first one I did was Dreamville freestyle. That's J. Cole's record label. Murder That Beat. Then I did OVO freestyle.
So is this like a attempt to almost get exposure and have maybe them pick you up or something?
Bro, if you go to like Google or YouTube and you type in TDE free, or my bad, that's the next one I'm about to drop. But if you go to YouTube and type in like Dreamville freestyle, my face pops up. That's what I wanted. I wanted someone to be searching Dreamville and be like, oh shit, who's this?
You're playing chess, not checkers.
Bruh. And then the same thing with OVO freestyle. I said, okay, let me do one. And the name of the song has nothing to do with the song. I'm just rapping on the song, but it's just the title, having it like proof.
Yeah.
And then the next one.
You did go in. You went in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Higher than a dab. Got to get your Visine. I was like, damn.
Higher than a dab. You going to need some Visine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got a TDE freestyle I'm about to drop in a couple weeks. And that's Kendrick's label. And it's fire too. And the video's crazy. Me and Josh went crazy on this video. Like, the drone footage is immaculate. Yeah, but I just want to rap. And when I do freestyles, because I got a Yummy remix that I did, Justin Bieber's joint. Okay. And I murdered that. Like, dead ass murdered that beat. Yeah. Like, if you showed that to Justin Bieber. I'm really
curious to hear it now.
It's fire, bro. Like, that's one of my best remixes. And and it's fire. Like, my girl knows the whole song. She'll be like, baby, Yummy got a tuck tummy because it's always sunny up in Arizona.
Oh, wow.
I think I said, what I said? I said, baby, Yummy got a tuck tummy because it's always sunny up in Arizona. Young Kings got melanin, sitting by the pool, no melanoma. I'm a Virgo, she a Cancer. I'm a rapper, she a dancer. I got questions to your answers. Moving like the Pink Panther. Wakanda forever. This Bentley is new, so don't fuck with the leather, girl. I do it better. Your nigga a feather, no matter the weather. I'm bringing the thunder. The woman will wonder. She call me daddy. You call me Fuego. My life is a summer. Hey, I'm with the shits. My niggas is with you. So, anyways.
Damn.
It's a fire ass remix though. But every time I do a remix, I try to like make that my song.
Let's clip that. I'm gonna clip that. Yep.
Yeah, facts though.
That's going straight to Instagram.
Facts though. Straight up, bro. Straight up.
You know what's funny about Justin Bieber's songs is I feel like I never liked them the first like 3 or 4 times I listened to them, but then they just grow on me. Bro. Yummy was one of those songs.
Jay sent me Yummy. Okay. He said, bruh, I hate this dude. And I was like, what? He's like, this song's so fire.
He liked it?
Yeah. As soon as he sent the beat.
Okay.
When the beat comes on.
Got that yummy.
Oh, yeah, that yummy, 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 yummy. Like, as soon as it comes on, you're like, hey. I love that song. And I actually am a Justin Bieber fan. And I'm not afraid to say it because that dude can sing, bro.
I just got a visual of you doing a music video, singing a song. One of your songs, obviously. But the music video is just you cooking some soul food.
Hey, I've been told I need to do like a segment where my girl says I need to cooking with Fuego. Okay. So like I got one already edited and it's already done. I just never put it up on my YouTube channel. But I love cooking, and I was like, I think Action Bronson was doing that at one point. He was like flipping pancakes and rapping at the same time. But he got a show called Fuck That's Delicious on Hulu. Fire show, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's super dope.
I'll check it out.
You should watch it out sometime, bro. It's a dope ass show. They just go around eating all day, but they eat some fire food, bro. And it's like, I'm a foodie, bro. So I'm like, this shit look good, but it's cool, bro, for sure.
I used to watch a lot of the Food Network, just like you. Obviously, we already talked about that. But I realized that's when I don't like cooking. I just want to eat the food, you know, because my parents, I was in high school. They're like, you watch so much of the Food Channel, you know, maybe you would consider being a chef. I'm like, sounds like a fucking awful life. I would hate to be a chef.
The thing about cooking for people, for me, I like seeing people's reaction after they eat it. I don't think I would want to be a chef though at a restaurant because it's not like the same thing. If I cook for my girl, I cook for my boys, or I'm cooking at a barbecue, whatever. After I'm done cooking, I can relax. But if you're a chef, bro, you're
going.
It's all day.
It's stressful.
It's a job.
I've worked in 3 restaurants, maybe 4.
I worked like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't like any of the people in the kitchen or any of my managers. In fact, maybe I just got unlucky, or maybe this is common. I hated every manager and chef and whatever that I've ever worked with.
Were you cooking on the grill?
No, I was serving.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, you were server.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's slavery. I'm be on the cook. Like I worked for Cheddar's.
Okay.
So like I'm cooking on the grill, making ribs and chicken
nice.
and shit. It's hella fun back there.
Yeah.
You're just kicking it. You ever seen Waiting?
The cooks are cool. It was the kitchen manager
Yeah.
that I didn't like.
The kitchen
you know?
manager is usually like the worst because their whole job depends on not fucking up. And if you mess up, it makes them look bad. So they got to be super tight and they're super rude at the same time. I got fired from Cheddar's because my kitchen manager talked to me crazy. And I'm just not that type of person. So like we got into it. He was like, you can leave. I was like, bet. So took a steak and left. Like I'm out.
Nice.
Like, bruh, we good. Like I'm about to beat your ass right now. You got me fucked up. Like people always talk crazy until you get with them. And then they're like confused. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
Bro, you just brought me there. I'm super nice, bro, but don't bring me there.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think it's just the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Like I have legit trauma to where I was telling Kate for about 2 or 3 years, I didn't even want to go to a restaurant. I was just like, get a negative feeling in my stomach even thinking about going to a restaurant.
That's how it was for me with pizza because I worked at Domino's for 5 years.
Really?
And I hate pizza. Like I'll eat it if I'm either like drunk or it's the last thing to eat, but it's never the first thing I want to eat because I hate pizza, bro. Like I had to deal with that for so long.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I got fired from Domino's for some dumb shit, but whenever that happened, I didn't eat pizza for like 5 months. Like trauma. Big trauma. Yeah. But I sent you some music. Oh shit.
Whoa.
I sent you some music. You like the OVO freestyle?
Oh yeah.
That was the one you like?
I was listening. Is that one of them that you sent me?
Yeah. No, I don't even know. I sent you a pack.
Yeah, you sent me a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was a few weeks ago. So I in the last few weeks, I've been listening every couple of days to some of your songs on your Spotify, some of the links that you sent me. But then just today I was listening to some of your, I was like, I wonder if this guy has a YouTube channel too. So I looked you up on YouTube and I just happened to find that and several of your other videos. And the only reason I got that inkling is because I was like, his Instagram videos are pretty well produced. I bet this guy makes some pretty fire videos too.
Man, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
And then you walked in with your fancy camera, and I'm like, "Yep, suspicion confirmed."
Hey, I like my music videos. I want to do better with them. I want to do more storytelling with my music videos. I want to like evolve.
Well, that makes sense. You were talking about how the albums. It's almost like, you know, it almost seems like you respect it more when it's a cohesive fit between every song. and it almost tells a story, and I like that.
Yeah.
Because what's funny is I got the same vibe listening to what's the name of his new album, Big Sean's? You said it was like a mixtape.
Oh, Detroit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like
it is though. It
Okay,
seems like it might be because no, it's an album, but it just feels like a mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely an album if you get Dave Chappelle on there. You know, it's a fucking album.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh, this is a flex.
Yeah.
This is a big flex right here.
Big flex.
Big flex to have Dave Chappelle on there.
But with I Decided, I felt the opposite, and in the same way that you were just saying, like that told a story from start to finish. It was a story.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
think he was trying to too, because I think with that album he had something to prove. Because I forget the name of that. It's Dark Fantasy, some shit. It's like that album cover is gray, like with water. That's probably his best album. I think it's got Janae Cool on it and Chris Brown, all that shit. That's one that's probably his best works. And after that, he followed up with I Decided, and it's kind of hard because that was such a good ass album. It's like Drake trying to follow up from like, I think me personally, I feel like Nothing Was the Same was probably like Drake's most cohesive album. Like he was in his bag when he put out Nothing Was the Same. And I think following up with a great album is hard because you're trying to recreate a classic by making another classic, but not sounding like the old shit, but still sounding like the new shit. And everybody's finicky when they're fans. They want everything. And then you got to listen to what you want. So it's a lot when you're putting together music, and it's a lot when you're putting together an album because you're trying to make sure everybody's happy, but you're also trying to tell a story, and you're trying to tell your story with what you're going through in life. And it's sometimes, like for me, it's hard to make music that I don't care about, like just fuck around music, like club music, because I don't feel nothing. I can make it. It's very easy to make, but I don't feel nothing, which means I don't like latch onto it as much, and I don't want to put it on anything because I'm trying to like make a cohesive thing. So, man, sorry, water.
It's that barbecue.
Man, I wish I had some barbecue. I'm on a diet. So it's hard for me to like make music I don't care about or something that doesn't feel something to me. I like to tap into emotions and shit. So I feel like with that album, he probably, I don't know, he felt more emotion. With Detroit 2, he probably was just like, I'm about to,
just throw something out there.
Not to say he didn't put work in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You get Dave Chappelle, you definitely put work in.
Yeah, facts, bro, facts. It's hard though, putting together an album and trying to make sure it's just the greatest version of what you can do. Because most time when you put out an album, you don't put out another one for at least another year or two.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to make sure this shit lasts.
Yeah. You know, it's almost like sometimes you can tell when they were putting effort into it. Yeah. And you almost appreciate the effort. Like when I listened to Detroit 2, there at no point in time was I like, oh, he just threw something together real quick. Facts. You know, it definitely sounded like, man, this is good music. He put effort into it, but like you said, it just wasn't hitting for me. Yeah. Other than Wolves, that one goes hard.
Yeah, that's fire.
You know, not like Undecided. Where Undecided, you know, I listen to music on Spotify and Pandora and like wherever I can get it for free, right? Because we're in a new time, unfortunately. But this was when I like Undecided. I don't know why. Maybe it was just my phase of life, and I was broke, and I was trying to be on the come up, you know. And I felt like it spoke to me. You know, the voices in my head. You know, that song and Bigger Than Me. Yeah, and I would get goosebumps listening to that shit. So I went and bought it just to support him, and it's rare that I do that. Yeah, you know,
I did the same thing with Nipsey's album. It's like his last album was so well put together that to this day when I listen to it, I run it through the whole time and I feel the exact same way I listen to it. And I mean, not to mention, rest in peace, he got killed, but it's like super cohesive. Like when he put together Victory Lap, it was like a thought out process. Like he made his best work with that album. And the storytelling in albums is hard for some people because some people just aren't storytelling rappers. Some rappers can tell a story in a song, but they can't tell a story through 16 tracks because it's a task. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything fits the right way. But that's how I felt with Nipsey shit. It's just like fire, super fire.
I hate to admit this, but when Nipsey Hussle was killed, I didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was. So I think I was just kind of like in my zone pretty much ever since I moved to Arizona to where I cut out a lot of distractions. I didn't consume anything until probably the last year and a half. I started consuming more things, which ironically helped my creativity a little bit because I'm getting more inspiration. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't know anything about Nipsey, but I hear a lot of people talk highly of him, you know?
Yeah, bro. It's funny because I listen to like Opus 20 by Dustin O'Halloran, and I'll listen to like Selena, and then I'll listen to like Nipsey, and then I'll listen to like some gospel that my mom sends me, and then I'll listen to like some country music that Jay sends me. So like you do have to be more well-rounded sometimes, and well-rounded, and it's easier when you're in your bubble. But when you listen to other stuff, you start to get way more creative because you got all these different versions. And a lot of songs nowadays are made from another song anyways, and they get it from something. But Nipsey started blowing up more, so he was a little more mainstream for a lot of people. So it's not that you should feel guilty or bad about it. It's just he wasn't like in everybody's. We were listening to Nipsey for years because underground rap is like the thing, but like as a musician, you just tap into what's real. So like I've been listening to Nipsey for a while, but he blew up a little more and he started getting bigger, and then that's when people were like, yo, Nipsey's dope, he's thorough, like he's a real guy, man. It's like, yo, I really like him. It's like, bro, he been around for a long time. I think he sold his first album for like $100 a pop, and Jay-Z bought a lot of them, but he's been around for a minute, bro. It sucks that he got to that plateau and like got his life took him because he worked so hard. And it just sucks being someone like that who's like super invested in myself and did everything technically the right way, that stay true to myself, and then you see somebody take someone's life. It's like, bro, he did everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like how Russ is right now. Like Russ worked really hard to be where he's at, and he took a lot of what he knows from Nipsey. Like taught people how to like really invest in yourself, really be tuned in with like owning your own stuff and being the head of the company and not being a worker, like being the boss, you know what I'm saying? And really believing in yourself and creating your own label or creating your own shit. And like if you do partner up with somebody, being on your own terms and not letting these record labels do what they want. Cause bro, these record labels is ass, straight ass, bro. They don't do nothing but it's like going to the bank and getting a $10,000 loan and you owe them a percentage of whatever APR, whatever financing. But with a record label, they give you that 10,000 and then you earn 50 more thousand and they keep all of it. Like they just take all your bread, bro. Like I don't see how rappers these days can really like say, I want a record deal, because if you want a record deal, bro, just get your credit right. Go to the bank and just build your credit that way. Go to the bank, say you want $5,000, go to the bank, get a $10,000 loan. Take $5,000, put it in the bank, and just pay your loan monthly, like your monthly loan payment with the bank's money, because you only need 5. Hopefully you can turn that 5 into 10, pay off your loan, get another loan, let your credit build up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like all the record labels are just people who kind of know what they're doing, but really just they want you because you already know what you're doing. And then they take all your bread.
And then they think that because what they're offering you is potentially exposure or just association with like all the other people on their label. I guess for some people it would be attractive if you're not confident in your ability to get there yourself. Bro,
you can get a billboard over the I-10 right now for like 4 racks for the month. Your face on the billboard.
I might do that with my book.
No cap. I already called the dude. I got the dude's number if you want him. Like
really?
You can dead ass look for billboards that are open, call them, see how much it costs for the month. They might be like, it's $3,000 or it's $2,000 or it's $5,000, whatever that fee is. Make sure that thing's going to garner you as much as you can for that 30 days. But like, that's the same thing the label would do. Buy a billboard or pay Taco Bell to maybe put your ad in this or bro, save your money up, figure out a way to make more money, have more avenues. You should already have 5 sources of income in the first place and get your
Why 5?
Or more if you can, but 5 for sure. You should have, because the thing is, most people get their money from working, right? You go work a 9 to 5, you got a job, and then you have a second job, second source of income, something that you do to make you some bread. But you don't want to do that all day. You don't want to do that all your life. Invest in your stocks, your real estate, try to flip your money legally. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what you can do and figure out your talents. Like for me, I do videography and photography because now I know that I know what I'm doing. So I bought a camera, invested in myself. I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna buy a drone. I'm gonna buy a gimbal. And I'm gonna compete with the other videographers. But I'm a rapper, bro. So if I'm doing any work with anybody, I'm already have the eye because I edit all my shit anyway. But it's like invest in yourself. Figure out a way to make money off of your talents. If you make really good pies, get your food handler's license. Make your business an LLC. It don't cost nothing but like $50 or $100 to get the ACC, get your shit legal, have your EIN. Now you got a company in your name and you selling pies. Contact a business, be like, hey, if I give you X amount of dollars a month, can I sell pies in your parking lot? Sure. You might fuck around and make $500 a week, $1,000 a week selling pies. Boom, that's your business now. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's so much easier nowadays to be your own boss, but people are so lazy that it's hard to even like have this concept of I can do it too.
Yeah.
Just all day we look at Gary Vee and Grant Cardone and all these people and we're like, oh, they do it, I can do it too. But then nobody actually does it.
Yeah.
They just sit there and go, I can do it. Yeah. And they share shit and it's like, oh yeah, bro, we all have greatness in us. Like everybody has potential to be the boss, bro. But it's not a lot of bosses because everybody's lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I agree with you, and I feel like recently I've kind of changed my beliefs about this a little bit.
Yeah.
And here's why.
Talk that shit. Let me hear.
Yeah.
I want to hear your point of view. We're going to have go
Hell
ahead.
yeah. So I used to feel that way because I was always consuming Gary Vee, same types of people, and I'm in that realm. But clearly I'm fucking doing it. Right? I actually burned the boats to do this. I moved here for dental school and I dropped out a year and a half to start a YouTube channel about picking up chicks.
Yeah.
You know, and here I am, dating coach, and I'm making it work.
Right.
You know, but it took the hustle, it took the grind. Now here's the thing. In retrospect, I'm grateful for all the hard shit that happened to me because it made me stronger, gave me thick skin. I grew up. I feel like when I dropped out, and people realized why I dropped out, and everybody back home found out, my whole dental school found out, probably the dean found out, and all that shit, right? It made me grow up really fast. I was a 25-year-old man who hadn't matured in that way. I had a midlife crisis in my 20s. Thank God I didn't have to wait 20 more years to get one, because then it would have taken 20 more years for me to start doing what I wanted to do, right? And I used to feel the same way. I was like, why... You know, I have all these people at the dental school. Some of them would be like, "Hey, man, I respect what you did. I wanted to get into music, so I'm thinking I might get my dental practice up and then do that maybe in when I'm 50." I'm like, "Bro, why not do it now?" And I used to feel the same way, but then in retrospect, how hard it was, I thought to myself, knowing what I know now, would I have made the same decision to drop out of dental school? Because at no point does it get easier.
Right.
More money, more problems.
Harder, bro.
You know, It gets harder. You're not prepared for any of it. You're learning as you go. Everybody's learning as you go. Right. You know, that's the definition of life. And people who act like they know everything, they don't know shit.
Yeah,
They're
you
just
have to continually learn.
100%.
You have to always be learning. What is it? Oh, no, that's always be closing. I was about to say
ABC. Yeah.
Always be closing.
Yeah. AIDA. Anyways, so actually that kind of brings it full circle for me, because I realized I made it where I am. I took the leap of faith and burned the boats and did what I did because I have it in me to just be my own fucking man. I'm independent. I want to create shit. I'm ambitious. When I was growing up, all the way, even I wasn't even playing in college on a basketball team.
Right.
But I was still 21, 22, training like, hey, you don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. I show up on the right court on the right day. You never know. Right. And so that was my mentality. And so I've always been just like, let me go. I'm fucking Michael Jordan this shit. I want to be the best at whatever I do. Right. And I wanted it to be on my terms, you know, and that's the life I live. I don't think everybody has that. My mom is someone who when I got into it, was like, you know, you can make money selling, like talking about, you know, how you cook Korean food, because you cook amazing Korean food. Right. But she's the type of person who just wants a secure paycheck. She just wants security. She just doesn't want to have to worry about where her next paycheck's coming from.
So I'm gonna give you. Okay, so I feel what you're saying. I'm a devil's advocate that. So it's the duality of. I'm trying to say this. It's like the duality of, yeah, you're right, because not everybody does have it, but it's also like you're wrong because everybody does have it. It's our job to try to give them that inspiration and motivate them because we have more of it. You feel what I'm saying? My cup may be this full of ambition and your cup may be this full of ambition. So you need that secure paycheck. So this much is just, I need security. I don't have it like you do. So I can't see myself doing what you do because my shit's so low. It's so low that I see it there, but I can never touch it because I can't do that shit. It's our job as creators and people who have more ambition than the next person to give them that type of like push, I feel like. So I feel like, yeah, there are people that are just fucking, I need that paycheck.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. I can't believe in myself. I want to, but I just can't. Yeah. And you get frustrated because you want them to be like you, right? Mm-hmm. But it's your job to be more like you, succeed, and then teach people how to be more like you. So that way there's more people like you. Because not everybody's going to be like you. Not everybody's this ambitious. My mom tells me all the time, I don't know where you got all this from. Dead ass. I don't know where you got. I told her God, bro, because I think it's seeing us struggle so much as a little jit that I don't want that for my kids and I don't want that for my family no more. So I work my ass off to hopefully, God willing, hopefully change that generational like curse, because I do have a lot of fucking ambition, bro. I've been doing this shit for a minute, bro. My brother was killed when I was 18. My uncle was killed when I was 11. You know what I'm saying? I lost my grandma. I lost my auntie. I ain't had no pops growing up. My single mother, 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get dealt the cards you get dealt, bro. But at the end of the day, you got to learn how to just tie your shoes up and go get it, bro. So like for me, I see that we didn't have much growing up. We had everything we needed, but we didn't have the shit that I wanted. And that, not to say material stuff is everything, because I don't put value on material things. I put value on like my relationships with my friends and my relationship with my family, my mother, my grandmother, my uncle, my boys, my girls, shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's you work hard, you want stuff. It's just human nature. You want that panorama, like you want that Porsche, you know what I'm saying? You want that Bentley, you want that little flex, like I'm going to Paris for the weekend, I ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to swipe the card and not worry about how much it costs. You want to be able to buy everybody a round of drinks and be like, it's on me. Because it feels good because you know you worked your ass off for it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, everybody may not have it, but it's our job, I feel like, to work our ass off, learn the tricks, the trades, because all the information's out there, bro. It's just people like us that search harder for it. I hate when people are like, yo, bro, how'd you do that? Man, if you don't go on Google and go find it yourself, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. Like, me and Jay hate that when people, you worked your ass off to do all the research, figure out the codes, crack the code, do all this, right? Now you're doing it. And then you got this person who wants to do what you did, and they want the codes. They just go, hey, bro, how'd you do that? Where'd you go? I'm supposed to just tell you all this? You know how hard I worked for this? You need to do your own searching, bro.
Yeah, pay me.
Not even pay me, bro, for your own journey. No, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you go search. You go find it out. I'm not finna tell you how to be me.
People are looking for shortcuts.
Facts. Yeah. I'll motivate you to be your best self, but I'm not finna tell you how I became me, bro. Yeah. Because that's for me.
You know what's crazy is I was at a conference about a year ago, and I was having a similar conversation like this with a kid who was like 16, 17, and he was there by himself as a high schooler, right? And his parents let him travel to California for this business conference. And I'm talking, yeah.
I had a hard time getting trick-or-treating by myself. My mom, hey, one time when I was little, bro, I was like 14, we went trick-or-treating. My mom followed me.
Really?
While we were trick-or-treating. We started cussing and doing all this extra shit. And
because she cares. She's a single mother.
I hear my mom go, Zaya, get your butt in the car. I was like, Ma. To this day, bro, I hate Halloween.
Really?
I keep remembering that moment. But my God.
It's funny. Oh, so anyways, I was telling this kid, I was giving him like, yo, that's fucking badass that you're here. You know, if I was, at 17 doing what you're doing, I didn't get into this when I was like 25. You're on the right track. Just stay on the right path. This is the fucking way. You already have, I was like telling him this type of stuff, motivating him and really just giving him what I would wish someone would have told me when I started, you know? And I felt like it had an effect, but man, did this guy crash and burn hard.
Oh, really?
Because literally, I think, it goes back to people are looking for shortcuts. This kid, maybe an hour later, I don't see him, but I'm still hanging out, and it's nighttime now. And anyways, I meet up with a buddy. We go grab dinner, come back, whatever. And he's like, you can tell he's been more social, and apparently the conversation I had with him fired him up because he rolled up his sleeves and he's got this different energy now. And it was great. He pulls me aside and he wants basically to partner up in business with me and basically leverage my success to help get exposure to him. And I was like, man, I appreciate the pitch. Not a lot of 17-year-olds have the courage to pitch. Yeah, but what the fuck are you doing, bro? Yeah. Why would I ever fucking partner with you? You're just starting. Yeah. Like, literally, you got to go through the shit and figure it out how it works. Yeah. I wouldn't partner with you simply because it would be a lot more work for me to where it would fucking crash the whole thing because you don't know what you're doing yet. And that's not a bad thing. You just got to fucking start your journey. Yeah. And I fucking went in on him. Yeah. And he was almost like he was like tearing up and shit. Yeah. But I feel like, again, I was doing it from a place of someone needs to tell you the fucking truth, or because you're gonna get babied for your whole fucking life.
I live off this saying, bro. There is no participation trophies over here.
Yeah,
like you're not finna get no love for trying over here. Either you won or you didn't, bro. I live by that shit. Like, and when I first started doing music, bro, didn't nobody want to teach me nothing. Nothing. I'm asking questions, nothing, bro. I'd be on stage, they'd be like, oh, here come this singing ass, rapping ass nigga again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't that good. I had a lot of confidence, but I wasn't that good, bro. You got to learn on your own, bro. There's so many nights where you stayed up all night burning CDs and making merch and looking for beats and studio time and almost getting evicted. I've almost been evicted like 7 times, bro. Like, decisions that I've made for my betterment of my music, but it's like people want the shortcut. You're right. And it's like, they want you to be sensitive to their feelings, but nobody's been sensitive to mine, bro. Yeah. Like, and it's not on no like resentment shit, but ain't nobody been sensitive to me, bro. Like, you know how many nights I done cried? You know how many nights I ain't ate? You know how many nights I starved, bro? Because I didn't have shit. Because I spent money on the studio. I chose the studio over my food, bro. Do you want it that bad, my nigga? Like, do you really want it that bad to where you be like, I'm good. I'll eat tomorrow. I'll eat the next day. I'll go to Walmart and steal some food if I have to. I'm gonna get the song out. Like, bro, nobody's gonna sugarcoat nothing for you, especially in this industry. The industry that I'm in is grimy, bro. It's grimy. This shit is hard. It's all about politics and popularity and money, bro. You ain't got one of those 3, it's hard. That's why it's taking so long for me to pop, because I'm not somebody who's gonna sell out. I ain't got no tattoos on my face. I don't have no color blonde hair. I don't sing no poppy ass music. I sing real shit. I rap real shit. Everything that I rap about, I've been through, bro. I ain't rap one song that I haven't felt what you're hearing. Every single song that I've ever put out.
You got higher than a dab and needed Visine?
Facts.
Yeah, okay.
Facts. Everything that I rap, bro, I've literally been through. I've never rapped anything that I have not been through. So it's like, fam, what do you want from me? Like, I had this dude back home who had this fucking obsession with me, bro. And it's like an envy, jealousy friend thing. Like, I want to be you, but I know I can't be you. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to be your friend, but secretly I don't like you.
Well, that's common though. People don't like, it's the crabs in the bucket mentality. People don't like to see someone
I'm the
next
bucket,
to them
bro.
Going up.
I'm the bucket. Fuck that. I'm the bucket. Y'all the crabs.
The crabs are in your world.
I'm the bucket.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not in competition with nobody, bro. I've never felt jealous of nobody's talent.
Yeah.
I'm the first person to be like, bro, that song was fire. Hey, that shit was fire. But you get to the point to where you give too many people compliments and they don't give you shit back. So it's like, fam, you want my respect, but you ain't earned it. You ain't shown me no love, but you want my respect, fam. Like, back home, before I moved out here, I thought these shows called Good Vibes. And they were local showcase shows. I put my own money into this shit. Yeah. First show, I was negative $850. Second show, I was negative $400. And then after that, I started making money. 10 artists, 12 artists, 15 artists, singers, rappers. I rented the synthesizer microphones. I rented the speakers. I rented the DJ, paid the DJ $250. I booked everything. I made the flyers. Or I went out to have somebody else make the flyers. I did all that shit. Bro, my shows were sold out. First show, sold out. Second show, 250 people. Third show, sold out, sold out, sold out. I've done 7 of them, bro, back home.
Damn.
7 shows, Good Vibes. If you from Missouri, you know. Like, they know. Like, back home in my city, I was that nigga. And I'm not saying to be, like, cocky. Like, there's not one person in where I'm from, in Columbia, Missouri, that can say Bentley ain't professional. His shit ain't right. Everybody knows because I move on that standard. And I put the shows together on that standard. There was only one fight. And in all of my shows, there was only one fight. And the people that own the venue said, we're going to let y'all fight. Y'all got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They let them fight.
Some people will just wish there's enough people at their shows to have a fight.
Facts, bro. I'm talking about full. When we get off, I'll show you. Yeah. But like, matter of fact, watch the Road to Forever sometime.
I saw some clips on the OVO freestyle. You put a bunch of like clips of you performing and stuff.
Full shows. First show I threw, I did it like that because I didn't have no clout. I wasn't gonna fill out a whole place by myself. Nobody was fucking with me. So I said, I'm gonna do 10 people in this show. Now all y'all fans can come. And on top of it, it's like the thing to do because back where I'm from, there's not much to do. So, what's this show? I ain't never seen. Yeah, we going. Yeah, let's go. Popping. Next one, popping. After the second one, I got a reputation now. I remember to this day, bro, I was working at
on any flyers and promotions, did you make them say sponsored by Fuego Bentley?
Bro, my name was the same size font as every other artist.
Nice.
It wasn't no Fuego Bentley show featuring. Yeah. It was my name next to this person's name. It's same font, bro. We the same level. Good. It's my show, but we the same level. I got the same amount of time on stage as you. You get 15 minutes, you get 15 minutes, I get 15 minutes.
That's because you're confident in your ability to do your
I know
thing.
When I get on stage, they're going to be like...
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I started throwing those shows, I was at Lowe's. This dude was working there. He was like, bro, hey, I go to Mizzou. Hey, man, what's the to do out here? I was like, oh, man, really, no shit. And he's like, oh, man, I've been hearing about these good vibe shows. I'm trying to get on them, bro. I'm trying to get on them, da-da-da. Whole time, I'm like, they're mine.
Yeah.
He don't even know that I throw these shows. Wow. But he's bugging. Like, bro, these shows are so fire. I'm trying to get my boy on them. I hear they like the live.
And you're just,
and I'm
Jay-Z
sitting there like,
here,
hey.
like
And I was like, bro, I think I can get your boy on. He was like, you know the dude? I was like, bro, it's me. And like that moment, I felt so confident. So
what did he do? Did he pass out?
No, he was just like, bro, for real? yo. And he was just.
What would you have done if he just projectile vomited right there?
I'm at the swing. For oh my bad, reflex. But so I put his boy in the show. He was from St. Louis, named Tino. It was a dope, him and Arshad Goods. It was dope, bro. And I threw these shows, and after the third and fourth one, I became like that guy because now I have popularity, and now I've always been like decently popular because I used to throw parties and shit, but now I have something you want. I want to be in your show. Yeah. You know, your show's pop. You're popular. Value I have value, right? So in that stage of my life, I was the guy, and I would have people who didn't like me want to like me because they want to be in my shows. I put them in my shows, still talk shit about me. It get back to me, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah. But now I'm in Arizona. I'm not popular, bro. Don't nobody know me.
People don't talk shit to second place.
Facts. And I'm not finna be mad that you feel away because I know that if I put on my song and I put on your song, we both know what's gonna happen. But now that I'm out here, I don't have no popularity. I don't have the money, the popularity, or the clout, or none of that shit. I don't be at the bars. I mean, nobody does now, but I don't be at the bars, none of that shit. So the industry that I'm in, it's all about that popularity. It's all about how much money you have, and it's all about who you know. Well, when you don't know nobody and you ain't got no popularity, you're not doing shit for clout. You're not doing none of the fuck shit. You're not selling your soul for the fame. You got to work harder longer. You know what I'm saying? You could be the most talented person in the room, but Michael Jordan might just have the end. You might be better than Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan just might have the end, and he gonna be the one. You could be killing Michael Jordan and nobody knows but you and Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan might have the end because he knows this person, he can go to college. You can't go to college. So it's like all about who you know. But this industry's so fucking fickle, bro. And it's like teaching people how to move in this industry it's a full-time job because so many people think it's just about you put out a song and then you go viral. Or you do some fuck shit, you go viral, now you get a record deal. The worst thing you can do is get a record deal off of going viral. The worst thing. It's the absolute suicide. This is how it works. You go viral, your song pops, you get 2 million views on your song by yourself. You got so much leverage at that moment you don't even know. But you're like, bro, I want a deal. I want to flex on all the haters. I want that like $100,000 bag they're gonna give me. I want that advance. So you sign a deal. They give you a 3-album deal or a 4-album deal for $1.5 million. So 4 albums, what's that? 400,000 an album, something like that. I'm bad at math. So each album you got a certain budget. That first album you put out better be good, but it probably won't be. Yeah. Because you're new, right? You don't know shit. You get that advance, you spend
Shout out Lil Nas X.
You get that advance, you spend all of it. You get the chain, you get the car, you got your boys because you're 18 probably. So you got your entourage. They're staying with you and they ain't got no job. They're not helping. They're not being like, yo, I want to be your videographer. I want to be your manager. I want to give you value. They just want to be there, right? Yeah. So now you're paying for everybody. You're paying for friends now. Even though you wasn't paying them before, but now you're paying for everything because you got it now. They think you're rich. Then you blow all your money. Now you got to pay for studio time. You got to pay for tour shit. You got to pay for everything that you need to be a musician. You got to pay for beats, features, all that shit. And if the label pays for it for you, you owe them. So they can be like, oh, no, we got the features. Don't worry about it. Bet. Man, that motherfucking feature might be 50 racks, 100 racks, 20 racks. That shit adds up. Now you owe them money. Then when you come down to your second album, you're not popping. So they shelf you. And you can't put out no music because they're like, yo, you know what? I think we need to put out a single. You need to get your buzz up. Oh, I think you need to do something wild on Instagram right now. Make sure you get in the news. Go walk around naked or some shit. That's why you see all these young dudes just wilding out. They trying to stay relevant. And it's just like a fucking circus, bro. And it's like, if you don't notice, and it's the worst thing you do is sign that deal because now they own you, bro. They own your name. Whatever your name. Say your name's Lil Skittles, right? Lil Skittles got 2 million views by himself. Signed a deal. 3 years later, Lil Skittles is Lil Xan. You know who Lil Xan is?
Yeah.
Lil Skittles can't put out shit now because the label got his shit like this. Bro, I want to put out an album. I hate my label, bro. I hate my label. And a lot of labels, you can't even get the features you want unless that label's got the artist on the label or because you got to work out who's getting paid what. So you could be like, yo, my best friend's Josh, whatever, I can't do a song with you now. If we do it, we can't put it out because they'll take it down because your label didn't approve that shit. It's slavery, bro.
Yeah.
They pay you money to be a fucking slave. Then they take your masters, and your masters is how you eat forever because you're not going to be a rapper till you're 85. You're going to rap for 5 years if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be Jay-Z or Drake or Kanye and lucky to be in the game for a long time. You're probably going to be in the game for 5 years. Probably less if you're young and you don't know shit, right? You're getting fucked.
Yeah.
No lubricant. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then now you have all this music that you can't make no money off of because boom, they own all of it. Now you broke. Now you sitting here begging for. Now you doing fucking Charmin commercials.
You're that dude from Pulp Fiction.
Facts,
raped
bro.
in the ass.
Facts. Now you sitting here stupid, dumb. Like, why did I do that? They stole all my money. Or you signed a 360 deal and they own you, right? So now your little Skittles and Nautica and Sprite and Old Navy, they want to sign you. They want to give you like $1 million to like market their shit. The label gets a lot of that. It has nothing to do with music at this point.
Damn. They get everything.
Bruh.
They're like,
I bought
like
a book.
agent.
I bought a book when I was 18. It was like Music Industry for Dummies.
Okay.
Bro, that shit taught me so much, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I still got it to this day. Sitting next to my Bible, bro. Like, it's so much information, but
that's symbolic. It's sitting next to your Bible. It's basically your Bible.
Bro, God protect me all the time, bro. It's just one of those things where you got all this information and nobody looks for it, and then you mad that it happened.
Yeah.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Like, the best thing you can do as a musician is, like, for me, I thought, okay, I'm gonna do some Mizzou songs. So I did a Mizzou volleyball song and I did a Mizzou football song.
Okay.
And I was like, it'll get the white crowd.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
The white people will start listening.
Bro, you go to a fucking concert, it ain't black people there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's black people there, but the majority is white people.
Have a country artist there and they're all going to show up.
Facts, bro. Hey,
Especially in Kansas and
country
Missouri.
shows are wild, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're wild.
You ever go to Hot Country Nights at KC, P&L, Power and Light?
I've been to Power and Light, but I haven't been there.
Thursday nights. I haven't been in a few years, but
Yeah.
back when I was there in like 2013.
It's cracking?
Yeah.
I've been to Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
And it cracks. They get it down there. But
I met a few girls from Nashville, Tennessee.
hey,
That's a different story.
I'm wiped up now, but
Yeah. Are you? You have a wife?
nah, I got a girlfriend, but I'm wiped up like,
Yeah.
I'm faithful.
Okay. Is that good for the brand?
I don't know. We talk about it all the time because she's like, maybe you shouldn't post me so much on Instagram because I know probably there's females that follow you. And I was like, bro, trust me, I already know.
Yeah.
I've had so many people unfollow me since I started being with you. Like,
Really?
yeah, I don't care, but it's just one of those things that people want that facade
It's
of like
fake friends.
or just, as like say a woman follows Chris Brown and then Chris Brown gets a relationship. She's like mad that the mirage of she can have him is gone. So then she's like, I'm unfollowing him.
Yeah.
People are weird. I don't care.
Which is ironic because I feel like sometimes, and this is like a thing, right? If you're in a relationship, it seems like women want you more everywhere you go, right?
It's weird, bro. Like, this is the first time in my life that people have respected that I'm in a relationship. And I've never really been in a real relationship. This is like my first real relationship, but I've had nothing but respect. I've had a few stranglers try to like, but I block them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, bro, every female that follows me on my page is like, oh my God, she's so pretty. Oh, she's da da da. And it could be fake, but either way, it's like I give it the respect. I'm not at that level of fame though, where there's like 200,000 people following me.
Yeah.
And
what does it take? So what does it take for you to get to that next level? Because like it seems like at least the people I've talked to before who are rappers or musicians or wannabe artists, right? People who try to create music, and some people who talk about creating music and never create it. All of them, it sounds like, yeah, I just got to get one song to pop off. I got to go viral. But you're different because literally you just went on a rant how that's not the right strategy and you wouldn't want that. And so it seems like,
the right. What I was saying was the right strategy isn't to try to, like, if you have one song that's already doing good, to try to sign to somebody. That's not the right strategy.
Got it.
Having one song that's doing good is great. Put out another one. Duplicate what you just did and just keep doing that. But what I was saying was don't sign to no label or don't sign to someone who's kind of a label. Because what happens is when you do kind of good, there's like these little labels They're not even really big labels. They're like 2,000 followers, 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yo, we want to sign you. They're not even, to me, they're not even a label. If you're not Sony, UMG, if you're not Universal, Atlantic, Def Jam,
Yo,
Island,
I'll sign you to Raw Dating Advice right now.
Hey.
Give me everything you do.
if you're not none of the major labels that I know, you're not a label to me. Unless you're like Empire, which is like for independent artists or distribution, whatever shit like that. If you have credentials, then that's one thing. But a lot of little labels will try to sign someone who has decent talent, and then you fucking around, like they might give you like, oh, we'll give you a $4,000 advance or some shit. Well, you ain't got no money. You're like, all right, bet. Especially if you're young.
$4,000,
bro.
I'll pay
You'd
my
be
rent.
surprised. You'd be surprised how many people just bite on shit, bro. But what I'm saying is, don't sign to something if you have something good. Just keep having something good.
Yeah.
But one song away for me is like my mantra. Like, I'm one song away, because it's the real. It's real talk. Like, if somebody today, if I became famous off one song today, I'm good, because I got 60 something songs on my Spotify.
Yeah.
Somebody got content. If I have no songs, then it's like designer.
True.
Penda. Yo, where's the rest of the music? That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I got bros in Atlanta.
Yeah, dude. So I got a question for you. How do you tell someone, and this is not about you because your music is obviously really good.
How you
right?
tell someone that shit's not good?
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm not a dream killer. I'll tell someone, keep working. That beat's dope. I like the way you came on that song. But I'm big on not telling someone they're trash, because at one point we're all trash at something.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you're my boy though, this is the thing. So like when I was growing up, me and my best.
What if this is all right, so I want you to tell your story. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
What if it is a guy who is in his head, so in his head to where he's like, I know I'm good. It's the shit. And you're like, whoa, when can we turn this off? And
You talking about a bunch of Tekashis?
and then you try to, and here's the thing. I do the same thing. I try to point out the good things and not necessarily be a dream killer, like you said.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, if they're so caught up in themselves, they're never going to see any downsides. You know, they're not going to be willing to admit it.
Yeah. Okay. So being able to take, there's constructive criticism, and then there's just opinions. And when I was growing up, starting, I hated people who gave me just their opinion, but didn't actually do what I did. Because then it just felt like, not really like you're hating on me, but you're not giving me anything to fix. You're just telling me you don't like it, which to me isn't constructive criticism at all. It's just you telling me you don't like it, which is cool. You don't have to like my shit. Constructive criticism would be, hey, this is da-da-da-da-da, but I think you could fix da-da-da-da. I got a friend named Brendan, and he's like one of the only people I really ask what he thinks when I want to know, not trying to stroke my ego type shit. Like, yo, what do you think? Because he'll straight up be like, that verse is fire, hook's kind of trash. I think you should sing that differently. Your hooks are starting to sound the same. I think you should try to do this. Because the thing is, when you write, as much as someone like me writes, you start to sound the same. And you can't be mad at someone telling you starting to sound the same, because it's natural. I wrote over 1,000 songs, bro. I've recorded over 200 something songs. So
is that a bad thing to sound the same?
It's not a bad thing, but you should always, to me, I feel like you shouldn't sound your hooks. So he's not saying I sound the same. He's saying the hooks are starting to sound the same, because you get into a rhythm of how you write stuff.
Yeah.
And that can be a bad thing, because you're losing people's attention. You want to always be trying to impress somebody.
Pattern interrupt.
Yeah. And if I'm putting out a song, I'm like, check this out.
Yeah.
If that hook sounds just like this hook I just did on this song, eventually you'll get sick of my voice. I got to be doing something to make you go, ooh, hey. So that's what he was saying.
Everybody eventually got sick of Neo because every song was the same.
Neo used to be a songwriter for a lot of people.
Really?
And then eventually said, fuck this. I'm tired of being in the shadows. I'm about to come out. So then he started being a musician. I did some research on him. But yeah, sometimes
and
it's
now
like,
he's a judge on that dancing show.
Yeah. What my girl loves that. Is it a World Dance or something?
World of Dance.
Yeah.
I like
Nelly's,
that show only
hey,
because my girl makes me watch it. Now
I
I'm
like it
I
because Young Swivel's on there. Nelly.
Really?
Yeah. St. Louis. When I was growing up, bro, Nelly was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Nelly was the guy.
that was like OG third grade. You know, shout out.
Nelly was the one, bro. Everybody, even if like there's this whole like Kansas City St. Louis rival, but no matter where you're from in Missouri, bro, Nelly was the one, because he was the one that put like Missouri on the map type shit.
Yeah.
He was
My stepmom lived in St. Louis, and so whenever we'd go over there, I think we went to a restaurant where Nelly like was there. He was a picture that he was there. I was like, oh shit, bruh, Nelly was here.
My boy Dez, he actually lives in LA. He signed. I ain't gonna put his business out there, but he works for Warner now, right? Like the record label. And
has it been long enough to where someone else can put a Band-Aid on their cheek? And
nah,
okay.
nobody could do that.
Okay.
But he was at dinner with Nelly, and he FaceTimed me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So now Nelly has seen you.
Well, he did one of those things where you pull the phone out and you kind of just, hey.
Oh, okay.
He did one of those.
Yeah.
He did it. He was at Chris Brown's house one time.
You should have just been like, put it on speakerphone and then you start rapping.
Bruh. He was at dinner with like Nelly, Amon Shumpert, and Tiana Taylor.
Damn.
And he was like, yo, bro, I'm at dinner with Nelly. Yo, I'm at dinner with Nelly. Bro. It was like when he first started like seeing like famous people. And I was like, bro, for real? I was like, flip the camera around. If I don't see it, it ain't real. He's like, bro, I'm at dinner with Nelly. Yo, I'm gonna call you back. Click. And then he did the same thing. He went to Chris Brown's house, right?
Yeah.
And Chris Brown have these parties and shit. And
how does he keep going there? Is he actually friends with them?
He's in the like he works for Warner.
Oh damn.
He works for like record label. He's in the industry.
Damn.
He's the only person I know in the industry.
Okay.
That's my boy. We got some shit lined up though. But he was at Chris Brown's party because he knows people now. Yeah. So the second time he went, he was in the house. And he was like, bro, I'm at Chris Brown's house. I was like, nigga, lying. Because he was never showing me. Like, one time he saw Kanye West at the gym, and he didn't show me. And I was like, bro, I don't believe it. And the next time he's like, yo, I'm at the bowling alley. There's Wiz Khalifa right here. I was like, man, show me, bro. So he flipped it over. I was like, oh, okay, bet.
Yeah.
So then he was at Chris Brown's house, and I was like, bro, show me. I want to see. And he shows me a Lamborghini in the living room. And I was like, okay. Yeah, all right, bet, for sure.
Yeah, I recognize that from that one music video where they were switching bodies and shit. Yeah. Dude, what do you think of Lil Uzi Vert?
I think a lot of people took Lil Uzi Vert's style. I'm not the biggest Lil Uzi Vert fan, but I think a lot of people took that. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Yeah.
What was his story? How did he come up? How did he get big?
I don't even know. I remember when I first found out about him, he just was putting out videos and everybody was like, Lil Uzi Vert's the next thing. And that style, like I just said, it was like new-ish. And everybody just started like gravitating towards him. Kind of like how Young Thug's style was so different when he first came out. You didn't know if you liked him or not. You couldn't really tell what he was saying. Same thing with Future. You was like, I don't know if I like him or if I like the beats fire.
I definitely don't like Future.
You don't like Future?
Nah.
I can't listen to a lot of Future, but I fuck with Future.
So I'll just play Spotify and I'll just kind of let it run in the background. So it's like random. I feel like I enjoy music better when I'm not in control of what's next. I just want it to roll. Yeah,
you know? Playlists and shit.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
I kept hearing this voice, and I was like, man, this guy's on every song, and I fucking hate that guy's songs.
Future.
And then I found out it was Future.
Hey, Future, come in real quick.
Yeah. Oh, well, funny story about Lil Uzi Vert, and I don't think I've told this on the podcast yet, but I was in dental school in 2014 and 2015. So like summer after my first year of dental school.
Yeah, nice teeth, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had braces three times.
Hey, third time's a charm.
Yeah, third time was a charm. It stuck around this time.
Hey,
it's straight.
funny.
I wear my retainer every night. Anyways, I was in Vegas. And this is like 2015 summer. And I was staying at the SLS, and it was me and 3 girls from my dental school class. And at the time, I'm really into like getting good at picking up chicks. And I just happened to be in dental school. And this is like right before I drop out to become a dating coach, right? Yeah. And so I'm literally in Vegas. Me and 3 girls, we're staying at a room in the SLS. We see Lamar Odom that week. And Lamar Odom had his little stroke like literally the next week in Vegas. And we saw him at the pool at the SLS. Anyways, Lamar Odom was there. And then we're going down first night we get there, and here's the thing: you already know Lil Uzi Vert's in the story, and this is before he blew up, because he blew up like the next year, right? And so so we're anyways we're like on the 7th floor. Girls are getting ready. I'm like sipping liquids because it takes them an hour to get ready. It takes me 15 minutes to get ready, right?
But hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Now that I have a female, it's you gotta just accept it.
Yeah, you get used to it.
They put so much work into that, bro.
Yeah,
they do.
I guess being in a relationship myself, it's one of those things I just eventually got used to.
It.
Yeah,
you see how much they put into it.
You just plan for it. Yeah. Well, anyways, we finally get ready, and we're about to go to the club. go into the elevator, and I grab the elevator first, and so the girls catch up to me. So the elevator opens, and there's a short black man. It was Lil Uzi Vert, and he looked like someone who was trying to be a rapper. He looks like Lil Uzi Vert, right? And I didn't know who he was. He looked like he was just riding up and down the elevator. He looked like he was just hanging out. Okay. And nobody's in the elevator but him. So I get in, and then the girls come on last second, and it's silent. And he's just standing there. He's like, what floor are you guys going to? We're going down on the first floor. He goes, okay, cool. Like, he was just fucking riding the elevator. And it's silent. And then we're about halfway down, and I look at him and I go, yo, are you a rapper? And he goes, yeah. And I said, what's your rap name? You think I've heard one of your songs before? And he named his song. And I was like, yeah, I haven't heard that. What's your rap name? He goes, Uzi. And I said, oh, okay, cool. He goes, you guys all together? I said, yeah. He goes, I'm actually opening up for Wiz tonight. You guys want to come smoke with us before the show? And I said, are you serious? And then as soon as I said that, all three girls go, oh my God, the door opens, he scurries off, bro. Yeah.
Bro. Hey, that's funny as hell. So was he like scared or something or what?
They were like, they went from just kind of not talking to him, just kind of like just being chill, to being all up on his fucking grill, and they're surrounding him. It's three at once. He's a short guy. He probably just got little man syndrome and ran off, you know?
Yeah. You know what's funny is that's funny as hell. I met Young Thug at Walmart.
Really?
Young Thug's about 3 inches taller than you. He's like 6'3". How tall are you? 6'1"?
6'3".
Yo, you 6'3"?
Yeah.
Same height as you probably. I was working at Domino's at the time. It was like a late shift. It was like 2 a.m. And him and 21 Savage had a tour in Tempe. I'm trying to grab some like waffles. I don't know what I was grabbing. I'm in my Domino's uniform, tired as hell. I'm looking. I'm like, man, do I want waffles or do I want pizza? I don't want pizza. I don't want waffles. Yo, that nigga look like Young Thug. Young Thug? Hey, you Young Thug? That's how I said it. Just like that.
Yeah.
He drops what he was doing and ran. It's him and this little dude with a box. They're putting shit in the box for the tour bus. And as I'm like talking to myself about what I want to eat, I just look over and I'm like, I had to do the rapper check. He had hella ice. Like boom, boom, boom. Blah. Yeah. It was bling blow. You know what I'm saying? Super clear. VVS everything. And I was like,
that's like a comic book version. I just imagine you like, as soon as you saw him, his bling went bling blow.
It did though, because I didn't notice his bling first. I noticed
he
was tall and he looked like a rapper. Then I said, "Say Young Thug," and then I said, "Boom, boom, boom, boom." It was like boom, 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 boom. Like, oh shit. And I went from like chill to like, yo, you Young Thug. Like I ran up on him kinda.
He probably thought someone was gonna jump his ass.
Facts. So he ran, and I was like, okay.
He's like, I'm out here with this fancy ass jewelry. I ain't getting jumped today.
He probably had a meal on in jewelry. And I was like, okay.
Was he by himself?
No, he's with the little dude, and he had like a bodyguard. Okay. I didn't see the bodyguard till later, because after that happened, I was like, whatever, grab my shit. As I'm walking, I see him walking towards me with this big white dude. And as I was about to go, hey, bro, my bad. Because I realized, like, I think I was super aggressive, but I was just, it didn't hit me. I was like, yo, I was going to say, my bad, bro. Is it cool if I get a picture with you? If not, it's all good. Like, it's 2 a.m. I'm tired. I did a 12-hour shift, bro. I could have cared less. I'm not a super big Young Thug fan. Anyways,
were you wearing a Domino's shirt?
Bro, I was full Domino's out.
Okay.
I was like,
you're clearly not going to jump this man if you're.
I mean, you never know though. You never know. You never know. I'm not famous, but I can imagine they get this shit all the time.
Okay.
So I was like, I must apologize to him first and see if he wants to flick one up for the gram. You know what I mean, bro? His man or the bodyguard put his hand, big ass dude too. Like, I pick my battles. I'm not finna swing. But he was like, he put his hand in my face. Was like, not right now, buddy. And they just dip off. And I was like, man, you supposed to be thugging. This a bitch. I was like, bro, I'm not finna hurt you. You got 3 people with you. I'm 5'9", bro. I'm like, bro, I just want to see if you Young Thug. Because if you are Young Thug, let's get a pic real quick.
Yeah,
bro, that was the first time I really met a celebrity and buzzed. And then when I came out here, I met a couple people out in LA, and my boy Barn was like, bro, you got to stop spazzing, fam, because the thing is, when you meet famous,
constructive criticism, someone had to say it.
Yeah, he's like, when you meet famous people, you gotta talk to them like they're not famous. That way you can be like, hey, what's up? I'm boom, boom, boom. Next time they see you, they'll say, and if you see them again, say the same thing. And then by the time they see you enough, they'll be like, yo, what's up, Fuego? Instead of, hey, can I get a picture? So I was like, you're right. I should probably stop spazzing.
Yeah.
I should probably stop spazzing. It's hard because you're like,
it is hard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But
sometimes you like when I get in those moments, sometimes I like overthink everything I say and I try to be chill. I feel like I've subconsciously always kind of known that, like, you don't want to spaz in front of them. But I guess I've never, I think I probably learned that going to KU basketball camp every year, because the basketball players, they walk around and they're celebrities on that campus.
The only time I was really chill was when I graduated. We had Cedric the Entertainer at our lock-in because his daughter, TT, went to my school.
Okay.
And it was like...
Did he pass away? No, that was Bernie Mac.
Yeah. That's Bernie. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now I'm like deathly afraid of the word pneumonia ever since Bernie Mac.
Yeah, bro. It's like, it's weird, man. You gotta live your life to the fullest, man, and appreciate what you got, because it's a blessing being alive every day, bro.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a blessing. Me and my girls talking about this last night. I talked about it with Jay too. It's just a blessing being able to say I'm alive. I'm not homeless. I got people that care about me. I got food. I'm breathing. I'm healthy. All that stuff, bro. So
yeah,
definitely gotta check yourself sometimes when you're like, I don't. Oh man, I don't. I could complain all day about what I don't got. But then if I say all the things I do have, it's like, I'm actually like doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's Phoenix. You step outside, bum here, bum here, bum here. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta be thankful for what you got, man.
100%.
These people are just sleeping in the cold. And we got this. Oh, I'm hot. I'm turning the air on. Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the fridge. I want to go to the gym. I'm gonna get in my car. I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna save up. Blessings. You know?
Yeah. Blessings on blessings.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Dude, I think being around homeless people, which I wasn't when I was in Scottsdale, but when I moved here.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
It's bad. And it made me depressed for like a solid 2 weeks because I just wasn't used to being around it.
A lot of destitution, man.
And I think that's when I started getting a lot of anxiety. Like I have bad anxiety, and it's just, I never had real anxiety until like the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm like constantly seeing this and I'm like, I don't want to end up there. I got to do whatever I can to never end up there, you know? And it's right. You got to be grateful. And I feel like I haven't felt real gratitude until I experienced the shit that I don't want, which is weird because it's like I get anxiety, but I also now have the ability to actually feel grateful for what I do have.
I get bad anxiety too. It's
really?
Yeah, I do. It's funny because like you got to learn how to deal with it and learn how to deal with it.
How do you deal with it?
I pray, I breathe deeply, I try to relax, I try to put on, like, remember I told you I listen to a lot of different music? And the first thing I named off subliminally, I named off.
Selena.
No, Opus 20
Okay.
by Dustin O'Halloran. That's like the most calmest music that you could ever play on Spotify. And I use that sometimes to calm me down. I pray real quick, and then I put on that music, and I just kind of chill, and I just kind of let it take me away, and I try not to stress about whatever I'm stressing about, because sometimes people don't know how it works, you know? Like, why you got anxiety? Don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad out here. Sometimes you gotta really just be happy. It's hard sometimes being happy. It's like actively and aggressively trying to be happy, you know?
Yeah, 100%. It's a daily grind.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Anyways, dude, well, you want to shout out anything you got going on for the people who are listening to us?
I dribbled a little bit.
You gotta dribble. You're a hooper.
Facts. Let's see. Well, right now I got a song called Aquafina. I just put out a couple weeks ago on my brother's birthday.
That one's more of like a chill song, right?
Yeah, it's a real like vibey song. That just came out.
You definitely have I've noticed that you have vibey songs. You got a good handful of those, and then you got a good handful of ones that go hard.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, one of my favorite ones, because we talked about it several times, OVO, Freestyle,
Yeah.
which, are you allowed to put that on Spotify with that name? That's probably why it's not there, huh?
I wish.
Yeah.
I really wish. But yeah, just go to my Spotify page, Fuego Bentley. A lot of music on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Working on an album right now. Yeah, just right now, just trying to be happy with my life. So I took a little break from music and kind of just allowed myself to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I could feel it just be looking at your Instagram story, and you're kind of just, that's the thing is you watch your Instagram story, people probably don't gather that you're a rapper a lot of the times because you're giving inspirational, you know, rants. You're talking about the food you're cooking.
Yeah.
You're talking about different things, which is really cool, you know?
Can't be put in a box, bro. Like, you can't just tell me to be a rapper. I'm going to be me. And me is a lot of things.
Yeah.
I cut hair. I cook. I
Rapper is just one of the things.
One of the many things. You know, I've been blessed. So
yeah. Well, you're pretty good at podcasting too.
Man, thanks, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you heard
this
it here.
podcast is gonna be very, very well. You heard it here first, man. My man got me out here.
Yeah.
Fuck that Corona shit, man. We gonna show love. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
blessed.
how we fucking do it in Kansas and Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't fucking do no fist bumps and
Bro,
shit.
have you noticed out here in Arizona they do this?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Now I'm like, I don't know what to do. In Kansas and Missouri,
It's
just
like
fucking,
boom.
100%.
But when I came out here, bro, the first thing people do is like this, and then they bump it, and you find yourself doing it. We're not even trying to do it. You're just like, it's.
I never had awkward fucking dap ups with people
Bruh.
until I moved to Arizona,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
everybody does shit differently.
Everybody thinks things differently, but you know,
Yeah.
that Midwest love is different.
Yeah. People don't know.
When I first moved here, I was super like trying to learn how to be a city boy because I'm super country and like showing love and waving on that shit. But it's been hard trying not to be like mean and nice, you know, like trying to be myself, but not let somebody rob me because I'm being too nice and I let my door open or some shit. Because, you know, it's different back home in the Midwest.
It's definitely a skill that you got to learn.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like I'm still like kind of coming into finding that balance. And I feel like sometimes people, they'll take advantage, but you sometimes just got to know how to put your foot down, you know?
You got to learn how to be yourself, but protect yourself at the same time.
That's a rap right there.
Hey,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You like that?
I do. Put that in the next song.
You gotta learn how to be yourself,
You know,
but protect yourself.
Before we cut this, I just want to tell you, and man, this is probably like telling a comedian, I want to do stand-up comedy. But after my talk with Jay and kind of just hearing his passion in person for music and just the creation and even yours, I was telling Chris, I was like, I guess it is kind of one of those things where you just decide I'm going to do it and you start rapping, right? And I didn't really get that until I talked to Jay. I was like, this is just a guy who felt like expressing himself in music form, right? And I was like, I wonder, because I've always been good at like rapping over other people's songs. I used to fucking read the lyrics to Eminem in middle school and just like try to listen to the song 50 times to try to get it, you know? And so I've always liked rapping, and I wonder what my rap voice would even sound like. And that's like a weird thing for me to even think about because I've never thought about that, you know?
The thing about your rap voice is it takes some time to find it.
Okay.
When I first, like if I listen to my old stuff, my voice almost sounds deeper than it does now. And I started rapping when I was like 19.
Yeah.
I was trying to sound deeper.
Sometimes it's hard to believe that you're the same guy rapping on the song and you're just talking to on your story.
It's more so like, because you got to learn the octave. First, you got to learn how you should come on a song.
Yeah.
So if I'm about to rap on a song, I got to know, is it a sexy song? Do I need to talk like more like chill? Is it a hype song?
Yeah.
And I'm rapping. Told these niggas I'ma get it. Hey, if I'm gonna really rap on that motherfucker, or if I'm gonna be like, you know, trying to seduce, you know what I mean? But for real, just finding your voice is a task in itself because there's so many different ways you can use your voice. Your voice is the biggest instrument ever. You know what I mean? There's so many things you can do with your voice. So learning how to find it is just rapping on songs or singing on songs. If you're a musician, period, you just gotta keep shooting shots. It's just like being in the gym. That's why I have so many songs myself. I write a lot, but I record a lot too. And I have songs people have never heard, but it's just about getting that practicing, you know what I'm saying? And you get better and better and better and better. And you eventually listen to a song, go, yo, that's me? Oh shit. Because the song itself is raw, then it gets mixed, it gets filters and plugins and all the extra stuff. So if I just served you baked chicken with no season, it's protein, it's what you need, but it's like,
Yeah.
But if I barbecue that chicken and it's seasoned up properly and I put it with some mashed potatoes and some carrots and some broccoli, you be like, yo, it's a meal now. You know what I'm saying? Well, the broccoli and the carrots and the seasoning is...
You would be a good restaurateur because you're all about the presentation because you take it a
Facts.
step further with the editing too.
Facts, bro. It's all about the presentation because I tell my girl this all the time. If I have food in front of me and it looks gross, I won't eat it. If it looks like shit, it probably tastes like shit. I don't care if it doesn't. that better look better than that.
Do you like to have your food not touching? Are you one of those people?
No, I like to have my food just look good. My girl likes to mix everything in, but I like to have it like picture ready.
She's one of those, well, it all goes to the same place type of
I'll
people.
put everything in a plate perfectly, and then as soon as I'm done taking my picture, whatever, she'll just mix it all up.
Yeah. Can you believe that back when we were in grade school, they used to say, in the year 2000, you're going to eat food through pills. And you ever heard that shit?
Yeah.
I used to think, I
thought it was
don't
gonna
want to take food through pills.
I thought by now we was going to be the Jetsons and cars was going to be flying 100%. And everything was going to be everything. But
we got flying cars. They're called helicopters and they're loud as fuck.
Yeah. There's so many things that if you look back at what we thought it was going to be, it's weird. But one thing I never thought would happen is we would lose our humanity and people would not want to be around each other.
Or just let alone Kobe. I never thought that would happen.
Facts too. Facts, bro.
That shocked the world. The world stood still. The day the earth stood still was when Kobe died.
Yeah, it did, man. That was an unfortunate event for sure. It was definitely left field too when it happened. I was like, fuck. Kobe died? Fuck.
Usually if someone texts you that shit, you think it's a joke. My mom's the one who texted me that shit.
My
That's
mom
how
said,
I knew it wasn't
my mom
a
said,
joke.
I heard Kobe died. I'm like, damn. I know. I'm more of a LeBron fan, but Kobe was like a GOAT.
Did you hear LeBron did a rap like years ago? He uploaded an Instagram video of him hanging out with a rapper, but he just put the audio because he hopped on a song. It was just a studio session.
I didn't know that.
It was pretty good, but his voice is deep on the fucking track.
Yeah. Again, bro, finding your voice is a task. You know, you ever want to rap, man? Let me know. I'll take you to the studio.
Dude, I'm so down.
Yeah.
I just want to try it.
It's all about swagging that joint.
Or just sitting in the room and listening to people do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be fun, you know?
Yeah, I forget sometimes what it's like to be you because I'm me. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's normal to me.
Yeah.
But seeing people's face like, oh, shit, I want to go to the studio. It's like, bro, it's a Tuesday for us, but like we're used to being in the booth and rapping and all the extra stuff. But
it's like people going to the gym. They're just like, oh, I'll go to the gym today.
Yeah,
It's like, bro, you should go every day.
Go every day, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, it's normal to me. But if I took my girl to the studio, she'd be in there like,
Is it vibey? Is it a good environment?
Well, the studio we used to go to, so we used to go to Salt Mine, but Jeff.
I keep getting YouTube ads for that.
Salt Mine?
Yeah.
I bet.
Worst YouTube ads in the world because there's no call to action. You don't tell me what you want me to do.
It's probably because Jeff left and he was the best thing they had.
Okay.
But Jeff got tired and just said, I'm leaving. So I'm starting my own studio. So he's right now in the process of building his own studio. It's almost done. He said it should be done like November or so. But the vibe at Salt Mine is super vibey. It's like very nice couches, all the lights, ambiance and shit, incense, all that. But I know Jeff's going to recreate that and make it his own. So once he builds his studio up and it's done, and, you know, I test it out, get back in the rhythm, because I haven't been in the studio since like February, March. I recorded some songs at my house, but I haven't been in the studio since like February or March. This whole pandemic shit started and I haven't been in the studio, so I'm a little rusty, but it won't take too much time. But once we get back rocking, let me know. We'll take you.
Last question here for you, man.
Yeah.
Just like basketball, you know, you play one-on-one with your boys, right? And it's like an ego thing. You gotta keep winning, you know? And then you just years go by, you still talk shit about those days where you play one-on-one. You and Jay, one-on-one, rap game, like celebrity deathmatch, claymation. Who wins?
That's my boy, but me. He's gonna say the same thing if you asked him the same question.
I would be very interested to see that rap debate.
The funny thing about me and Jay
Rap debate. Yo, that's a fucking good podcast idea.
Rap debate.
People do rap battles. Now we rap debate.
Rap debate. The funny thing about me and Jay is
we're
similar in so many ways, which is weird, but we're also not similar in certain ways.
Yeah.
So when we met, I was more doing the melodic shit, and he was more of the aggressive. Yeah. Now I've done more aggressive stuff, and he's done more melodic. So we've actually made each other better because now he's in his melodic bag because he can really sing.
Say that, I can see that.
Yeah, he can really sing, and I'm big on like pushing people if they have talent.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, sing more. Man, I don't know. Sing more, bro. Sing more.
What's that? I forget the name of his song. The most viewed one, the most played one on his Spotify. Starts with an I believe. Oh shit. We gotta play your fucking song. The one you sent me. Where's my laptop?
Oh shit.
The fucking beat. Before we go. Last thing we gotta do. We gotta finish on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Complexion. Complexion. That's what you threw me off when you said with an I.
And
I was like,
I knew it was one word.
Yeah, complexion.
Complexion. Yeah, he went hard on that beat.
He spit on that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, he spit on that joint.
But what's funny is like now that you say that, I think that's why I was so surprised with the OVO freestyle, because I've been listening to your Spotify and it's vibey. You got chill music. You got some musics where you get glimpses of you going in, right? Like this Racks in the Safe. You get glimpses of you going in. But on OVO freestyle, man went in.
Yeah.
And I think because of your natural, just like kind of
I get money and never lose. Y'all play,
it's different. I like the style. And now that you say that, I do see that in how the comparison. Anyways, let's fucking play that fucking this. So you're gonna rap over this, huh?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna point the microphone down so people can hear it. Oh, I'm plugged into the headphones.
Let me test this mic. I'm walking on a million. I ain't got no feelings, baby. I'm walking to a million. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings. Do you bad? I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. I'm walking to a million. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Mike Jack, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. It's crazy how all of a sudden they know my number. I've been going hard for 10 summers. Usain Bolt into my dreams until they feel the thunder. They put a bullet in his head. This is for my brother. I've been working too hard to lose my focus now. I've been chosen, time is frozen. I'm a voice for the hopeless, nigga. Any beat I put a trigger on is manslaughter. Ain't had no father, but this music take me farther, ayy. Pour a glass while I listen to the Carter. Get your daughter, she obsessed. Ali Lauder, punctuation, I'm just focused on my commas. The price triple, it's inflation, skip the drama. Niggas cook you like potatoes in a sauna, ayy. There ain't no code to these streets, you gotta eat, there ain't no honor. Flip your product, I'm a product of my world. Rappers begging for a verse, y'all some groupies, y'all some girls. Ride your own wave, create your own wave. I've been working on the low, I'm too far up in my zone. Forever trill, nigga, leave me the fuck alone, whoa. I'm walking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. I'm walking to these millions. I'm walking to these millions, baby. Do you bad, I'm a and I ain't got no I'm walking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. Yeah. I'm walking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. I've been dealing with my own issues, but I still kept it trail with you, all the way down to the bone tissue. D'Angelo, tell me how does it feel to have family hit your line like they want something real? Women turn to Destiny's Child, can you pay my bills? Rappers dying every day, overdosing on pills. I can't believe Nipsey dead, this shit feels surreal. Fresh Prince of Missouri, my uncle knows how I feel. Look, I'm getting to the banks now. This shit ain't what you think now. Won't hesitate to run a fade if you fake now. I'ma blow any day now. Moving militant, the skin of my color makes me guilty before the innocence is ever discovered. Bleach my skin, call it Villa Lago. Rocco's modern day life, they tell me go back to Africa like I'm from Morocco. It's crunch time like a taco, but hold the pork. These pigs killing niggas like killing niggas a sport. Pass the fork, I eat the beating and I'm done. Courtside at the Suns, stock rising like the sun. Most you rappers is my sons, boy. I'm old school like a game, boy. Bitches, money over fame, boy. I'm walking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. I'm walking to these millions. This Bentley coupe ain't got no ceilings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. And I ain't got no feelings for you. Woo! Woo! And I ain't got no feelings, baby. Do you bad, I'm a thriller. I ain't got no feelings, baby. Yeah.
Holy shit. God damn. If I could do a standing ovation without knocking everything down, I fucking would.
My God.
Man, that is a hit.
Thanks, bro.
Shit.
I haven't recorded it yet. That's actually the first time anyone's going to hear it.
You might not need to record that. I mean, we just did it. It's recorded. Hey, when that blows up, I'm gonna take credit for the first recording of that.
There you go,
know?
bro. This is my baby. I've been sitting on it because I know I'm going to put it out.
And here's the thing. You can have the footage.
I'm gonna let you have that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you. Hey,
You
between
deserve
me and
that
you,
one.
you loyal. You
Yeah.
special. You
Yeah.
smart.
Hell yeah. My
Hey,
man.
I appreciate
Good
you, bro.
podcast.
Hey, for sure,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Thank you, bro.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Yeah.